a very high level right now.
Central East, all these athletes we talked about on the field, maybe Brandon Smith is the best?
I think Brandon Smith is the best player in the entire Central section, without a doubt. Goes both ways. Best running back that we've seen. Also plays defense, is explosive, really dominated the Valley Championship game against an undefeated Clovis East team last year. He's the real deal.
Then receiver Bayon Harris, his numbers are off the charts.
Yeah, Bayon Harris, just a junior. 15 touchdowns in 8 games, already over 1,000 yards receiving. I mean, Jelani Dipple has 25 touchdowns, the quarterback, but we can't focus on him because Bayon Harris is such a big weapon. If Clovis does not account for him, he can beat them single-handedly at the receiver position.
If you could isolate a couple of keys that are going to determine this game, what are they?
I think if Central plays this game in space, if they get the ball out quickly, if they get it to Bayon Harris, if they get it to Brandon Smith, if they get it to E.J. Morgan, and they have space to operate, Central's going to win that matchup. If Clovis can dictate the tempo, they can run it, they can slow it down a little bit, they can keep Deegan Rose clean in the pocket. Now, Central can do all those things, and Deegan Rose could just beat them also. But if Clovis is able to dictate the tempo, they have a really good chance. If Central gets in space, they probably win this football game.
There are so many things to talk about tonight. We will talk about them throughout the game, and we can't wait to get to the game. So that's coming up next. Stay tuned for kickoff. You're watching Les Schwab Tires Friday Night Rivals on CW59. Welcome back, everybody. The national anthem performed by the Central East Bengals. They used to be the Grizzlies here.
Yeah, for a lot of years.
New school, new name.
Yep.
New helmets.
New unis.
Yeah.
Same colors.
Tonight's first quarter is sponsored by Kauai Health, more than medicine, life. Tonight's closed captioning is sponsored by Sante Health Physicians, the best doctors, the best care. There's just an anticipation in the booth. I don't know if if there is in the stands yet. But everyone in the booth.
It's everywhere. Yeah, the energy is building for sure.
Let's see if it's the same down on the field, Kevin.
Who Dey is the name of the Cincinnati Bengals mascot. Who Dey? Well, behind me, these are the artists formerly known as the Grizzlies, now the Bengals, but they still run, they still roar, they still wreak havoc on the field, and they still do this better than anybody else because this is Friday Night. You know this, man! Who Dey? Who you? Let's go, Ralph Cam! This is the game, 1 versus 2! Who this?
Let's go. Let's go. Nobody gets him going like Kevin Miller.
Topping everything else tonight, it's senior night.
Yeah.
So the seniors and their parents and their families were all out on the field during pregame. Here's the coin toss.
A little bit of extra emotion on the senior night game. It just, the last time Central's going to be back. They're going to be in the playoffs. They'll be a high seed. They'll have a home playoff game for sure, but still something special about senior night, man. You know that strapping it up for one of the last times with your boys that you've played with your whole life up to this point. So fireworks, Ralph, fireworks tonight.
We're going to get to see Deegan Rose first. Clovis will start with the football. Central East won the toss, deferred to the second half.
Recent Fresno State commit, Deegan Rose, which is a pretty big, one of the most heavily recruited quarterback recruits in Fresno State history, right? Since Derek Carr, I think the highest rated. Just love his game, love everything about the way he plays. He's so calm and in control. He'll run it. He'll finish runs physically if he needs to. He'll do anything to help his team win. So, gosh, I cannot wait for this thing to kick off.
And the kickoff is sponsored by Hedrick Chevrolet, the #1 Silverado dealer in the Valley. Juan Ochoa gets this one underway with a short kick. Fair catch at the 26. Brock Hartman was the receiver.
Good size. It's a little bigger Clovis offensive front than we've seen the last couple of years. Added some beef to the front. Really added some beef to the backfield as well. James Caruso, just a sophomore, but runs about as hard as anybody in the Valley. #6. Deegan Rose used to sky over his offensive line. Now he's looking eye to eye with a few of them.
First down is a handoff to James Caruso. Caruso, he averages 112 yards a game.
He runs hard. Anybody who touches the ball in a football game who doesn't wear gloves, they're just built differently, and that's what James Caruso does. No tape on the hands, no gloves. That's just a dude that operates a little bit different. Got a little finger tape, but he's a little bit of a throwback. Two-way player, plays physical both directions.
He gets the ball again. Runs it out to the 35. About 3 yards short of the first down. Come on, throw the ball. Sorry, I can't help it. Yeah, there's a penalty on the play.
Illegal shift.
They're going backwards.
Yeah, what we talked about before the game, and this is what Clovis wants to do. They want to control the tempo of the game. They're not going to run it 40 times tonight. Oh, that was loud. They're not going to run it 40 times tonight, but they're going to try to stay in front of the sticks. They're going to try to keep Deegan Rhodes out of obvious passing situations.
Kyle Biggs, a longtime head coach here, was a star at Clovis as a player.
Yeah, great. Over 100 wins in his career. Just done a fantastic job here.
First pass is complete, but not much room. Chris Perry on the stop for Central East.
Is trying to pick up a few. That penalty put him behind the sticks. They want to be deliberate in their operation. They know how explosive this Central offense is. They know the weapons that Central possesses. They know how Jelani Dipple can execute this offense. So really the best defense is to keep them on the sideline. That's the way that Clovis has operated on this first drive of the game.
Rose with a screen, has it to Caruso. There's a penalty flag at the 30 as he runs it out across the 40 and out of bounds.
Yeah, he runs hard. Good balance, plays behind his pads, doesn't allow himself to take a clean shot.
This is going to be coming back.
The big line. During.
Kevin Blevins is our referee tonight. Mark Cagle's the umpire. The linesman is James Rodriguez. The line judge is Memo Villanueva. And the back judge is Aaron Weems.
Yeah, not where Clovis wants to be. 3rd and 20, first possession, a couple of positive runs, setting up a 3rd and short, penalty, and they get a nice pickup on a screen pass, well designed on 3rd down. Brings it back. Now they're looking at 3rd and 20. You just don't want to make a mistake, Deacon Rose. Don't turn the ball over to Central in positive territory.
He's being hassled in the backfield, throws the ball away, incomplete as he was being taken down.
Yeah, did a nice job. He was outside the pocket. I think that ball made it back to the line of scrimmage, so no grounding call. Central sends. Lonzo Jenkins coming from the outside linebacker spot. Comes through free, gets his hands on Deacon Rose, forces that throwaway. And Central East gets the ball to their offense with 9:46 in this first quarter.
Brock Hartman to punt, low snap. Gets the kick away. Bounces at the 50. Rolls down inside the 30-yard line, about the 28. Maybe the 29.
Great punt.
Yeah, after a low snap.
Yeah, great punt. Got a nice roll.
Right after the game, stay tuned for Penn and Teller Fool Us coming up on the CW 59.
And here we go. So many weapons on this offense. Pick your poison. What is Clovis going to do? They're kind of a quarters team. Play some cover 2. They will send some pressure. So we'll see how they defend this very explosive Central East offense.
Hand out to Smith. First down, he's breaking into the secondary. Nobody's going to catch him. Brandon Smith. Wow. "71 yards on the touchdown run for Brandon Smith, and wow.
There's a reason why we talk about certain guys before the game, because they have that type of explosive ability. Just a simple outside zone. Great blocking on the perimeter to spring Brandon Smith. And when Brandon Smith gets in the open field, I have yet to see anybody wearing an opposing jersey that is going to run Brandon Smith down. What a way to start it from the Bengals.
Touchdown is sponsored by Solar Negotiators, your lifetime roofing and energy partner. A miss on the extra point, so it's 6-0. But wow, that's all I can say. He got to the edge and then hit another gear.
Yeah, just track speed at the running back position, over 200 pounds, but that type of explosiveness, he's just a special high school player. Going to the University of Arizona in the Big 12. Brent Brennan's done a fantastic job of building that program, and Brandon Smith is going to go there, and he's going to be an immediate help to that Arizona program. He is a very special player. Plays hard, plays physical, great effort, discipline, just everything you ask for from a high school football player. That's what Brandon Smith represents.
kickoff is sponsored by Hedrick Chevrolet, the #1 Silverado dealer in the Valley. I was just going to start talking about Jelani Dipple when that happened. You know, Rose is getting all the attention.
Yep.
But if you look at some of the numbers, well, Dipple's got pretty good numbers to put up there.
Yeah, 3-year starter as well.
Drive Summary sponsored years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
Yeah, no edge to the defense there. Brandon Smith, just as I said, simple outside zone. Central does a nice job of creating that soft edge, nice block on the perimeter as well. And once he hits the sideline, it's off to the races. And as I said, I've yet to see somebody who can run him down.
That's a pretty simple summary, too, for the drive.
Yeah, just hand it to Brandon Smith and let him run into the end zone. One play, 71 yards. That's why we're talking about Clovis. They need to be deliberate in their operation. They need to control the tempo. It's not something that they want to do. They have to do that to win this football game. Central East is too explosive with the ball in their hands. Now, Deegan Rose can sling it. You know, Deacon Rose, 22 touchdowns, just 1 interception. Israel Briggs going to Miami, number 14, big tight end. He has weapons, but not as many on the other side.
Fires in over the middle. It's going to be intercepted and go back the other way. And it's the guy again, Brandon Smith, trying for a pick 6. And he will get it. Oh, my goodness. Touchdown is sponsored by Solar Negotiators, your lifetime roofing and energy partner.
Did we mention Brandon Smith was special yet? Because 2 big plays in this game, 2 Brandon Smith big plays. This just Deegan Rose off target, misses Carlos Young, who was wide open running that deep dig route. Brandon Smith, that cover 2 safety, just reading Deegan Rose's eyes, going and making a play on the football. Say it all the time, tips and overthrows for DBs is how you make your money. Brandon Smith snags that overthrow and then again off to the races.
60 yards on the pick 6. This time Shore's extra point is up and through. And just a couple plays in, it's 13-0.
I mean, sounds like we talk about Central East explosiveness too much, but then we get that 2 plays and it's 13-0 with 8 minutes left.
Yeah, great start. Great start for the Bengals. They're up 13-0. You're watching Les Schwab Tires Friday Night Rivals on CW 59.
You guys got to get ready. All you guys are going on to play college ball. You better get ready, dude.
Here with the Clovis High Cougars, the original, and their Clovis High School spirit. Keone, we've got something at Clovis High called Channel 1055. What is that?
Okay, so basically Channel 1055 is our student-run school news channel run by our media leadership class, which is held in 7th period. We we post videos on like things going on around campus. Like recently we just posted our waste management video, which explained like the different trash cans that we now have around campus. We have a gray trash can, a green trash can, and a blue trash can. And we also recently just posted a All Clovis Week video on our Instagram, so go check that out.
Great way to communicate. 10:55 Fowler, by the way. That's the reference there. And then Claire, the Cougars are going to give back this Thanksgiving. How are they going to do it?
So the Interact Club has their upcoming annual food drive in November. And basically what they do here is the Interact Club students, they collect food from the donation boxes around campus, and every year they prepare around 100 boxes for the families in need. So they mainly go to the Clovis High area families, but also more to the community too. And basically they just want to give back, and it provides not only a Thanksgiving meal, but a meal for the entire week they're out of school.
Fantastic. We appreciate that. And then Bella Keone mentioned this thing, All Clovis Week. That's coming up next week. Share about this rivalry.
All Clovis Week is the original rivalry in Clovis between Clovis High School and Clovis West. And we will have our football game next week. To celebrate throughout the week, we have dress-up days every single day of the week where we will compete with Clovis West to see who has the most spirit. And we also have an assortment of lunchtime activities like an egg toss, a wig snatching competition. We have face painting, lots of different activities for our students to participate. And since our game is on Halloween, we are also we are bringing Halloween to the football game. And we will have volunteers and leadership students lined up around the Clovis High track where they can bring their children and they can come and trick-or-treat, so then they can also still enjoy the game. So best of both worlds.
What a great community event. And back in the day when I was a student at Clovis High School, the Clovis High School, class of 89, it was just Clovis High and Clovis West. Loving that All Clovis Week. From Channel 1055 to Channel 59, the CW. Ralph Cam, back to you. These are the Cougars.
And there you got to see Deegan Rose air it out. Sterling Edwards on the reception down inside the 15-yard line.
Man, when he let go of that ball, I did not think that Sterling Edwards was going to catch that, but he dropped a dime. Hit Sterling Edwards right in stride. I mean, we talked about Deegan Rose before the game. So calm, so poised in the pocket, a little bit of pressure there, but man, that is such a great throw down the football field to set Clovis up inside the Central East red zone.
Chris Perry, the defender on the play. In the red zone, they're going to hand it off. They are in the Toyota red zone now, inside the 20-yard line. Down to about the 9.
A lot of quarters from Central East, so there will be some one-on-one matchups with the secondary players, with Carlos Young, with Israel Briggs, the big tight end, as well. Sterling Edwards, who we just saw on that deep post route. So there will be some one-on-one matchups. Clovis just has to keep that pocket clean for Deegan Rose.
Oh. Caruso was hit in the backfield, did not want to go down easy. But stopped for a loss outside the 10.
Yeah, he never does. I mean, he got hit as soon as he got that football, but bounced off that tackle, kept his legs moving, almost broke it. Really nice design that time. Central East sending some pressure right off the edge. Coming in unblocked, but Caruso, man, keeping those legs pumping, running hard. Third and 8 for Clovis here at the Central East 13-yard line. You know, would expect this to be 4-down territory, down 13-0 early in this football game.
Rose looking to throw, fires it to the end zone, caught. Israel Briggs with the touchdown, sponsored by Solar Negotiators, your lifetime roofing and energy partner.
Man, just too easy. Looked like a miscommunication on the back end for Central East. Israel Briggs runs a dig route right in the middle of that Central East defense. Deegan Rose just lacing one into the back of the end zone to get Clovis on the board. man, when you need a big play, you're down 13-0, you just threw a pick six. Deegan Rose brought this Clovis Cougar offense right down the football field to get him in the end zone for the first time tonight. Great poise from the senior Signal Collar. Just his second interception of the season, and he rebounded very quickly from that.
Tonight's Smile Cam is sponsored by Toyota. Again, senior night here for the Central East Grizzlies. When you call these games nowadays, you're going to have a compass. Central East, yeah. Clovis West, Clovis North.
Clovis South coming down the pike. Central West now, so a bunch of directional schools in the Central Valley. I'm not sure what this, Kicker had that ball like he was going to kick an onside kick, but now he adjusts it. Don't expect either of these teams to kick deep tonight with the weapons that their opponent has in the return game.
Kickoff is sponsored by Hedrick Chevrolet, the #1 Silverado dealer in the Valley. Titus Thomas on the return. Right about the 40-yard line.
Yeah, nice return. Titus Thomas, just a sophomore, just another one of...
I just got a text.
Another one of those weapons.
I just got a text. How did Fresno State allow Clifton Smith's nephew to get away to Arizona?
Come on, Clifton. We need some help, man. Hey, you're too good. That NIL money is different at Arizona than it is at Fresno State.
This is Bayon Harris. Oh. Got blasted after picking up enough yardage for the first down. Over 1,000 yards on this season. Drive summary sponsored by Fresno Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
The Deegan Rose drive, a deep ball, and then finishes it off with a touchdown to Israel Briggs. Well executed drive. Ooh.
There's Smith gang tackled inside the 45.
Great pursuit, a little slow developing that time, trying to get Brandon Smith out in the flat quickly with some blockers in front of him, but the hair guy, you see number 17 right in the middle of that Clovis defense.
Did you say the hair guy?
The hair guy, yeah. The hair guy.
You don't want to tackle Lolo Mania Clark? They call him Lolo.
Lolo is a monster.
Clark.
He's all over the place. Any linebacker that has hair coming out the helmet, Ralph, they're hair on fire guys. They're flying all over the field. And Lolo is exactly the same.
Throwing deep, has a man open, caught, touchdown. Titus Thomas.
Third and 3 for Central East, and Jelani Dipple just takes a deep shot. Titus Thomas, the sophomore, saw him on the kick return. Wins on the vertical route, and Jelani Dipple not to get Central East back in the end zone.
I believe the penalty's on Thomas, but unsportsmanlike after the play. Still got 4 minutes to go in the first quarter. 4 touchdowns.
We knew what we were getting ourselves into tonight, and it has not disappointed early in this football game. I mean, Titus Thomas, sophomore, there's weapons all over the field for Central East.
Ochoa with the low line drive that is no good. So it's 19-7 in favor of the Bengals. The drive summary sponsored by Fresno Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
Couple of Bayon Harris receptions, and then up over the top. Titus Thomas from Jelani Dipple. Too easy for these offenses tonight. Deegan Rose throws the pick six on their second possession. They get stopped on the first, then he takes them down and scores. Central, a Brandon Smith run, and then a little Bayon Harris and Jelani Dipple over the top, and it's 19-7. 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
And I don't want it to end. The kickoff is sponsored by Hedrick Chevrolet, the #1 Silverado dealer in the Valley. Oh, ball is out. Falls on it. Short. High kick. Good field position for Rose and the Cougars.
Yeah, very good field position. You know, you don't want to get the ball to Carlos Young back deep. You don't want to allow him, he's so explosive to hurt you. But, man, setting up Clovis at the 42-yard line. Really good starting field position for the Cougars.
Well, you know that guy's not going to panic.
No.
One of the things that our feature last night on the news at 10, Kyle Biggs said, that guy scares me. He's seen everything.
Yeah.
He's been a 4-year starter. He's seen everything we can throw at him defensively.
Yeah, and he's not bothered by any of it.
Oh, big sack, and the ball comes out. Is it a fumble? It's scooped up. This is Ochoa. Tripped up before he can get to the end zone. John Kyle, number 54, ran down the quarterback, and I don't know, Rose kind of acted like he wasn't a threat.
Yeah, I thought it looked like Deegan Rose thought he could get away from him. He's rolling to his left, trying to find someone back inside, and then just at the last minute thinks he can get away. I don't think he was down. I think he was on top of John Kyle, who came in to tackle him. Nice hustle play. Running him down from behind that time by Cyrus Mendez just to save a touchdown. Otherwise, it's another defensive score for Central East. But when we're just talking about Deegan Rose, very poised, but you just have to hold on to the football. You cannot give this Central East offense extra possessions, and this is the second extra possession they've had early in this game.
In the Toyota red zone, Brandon Smith dropped and hit hard as he gets...
Low.
Yeah, that was tough yardage there.
John Kyle, great job on the pressure, pursuing to that upfield shoulder, not letting Deegan Rose outrun him, bringing him down, forcing that fumble, and getting his offense the football.
2-yard gain for Smith. He takes it away and throws it into the end zone for the touchdown. Bayon Harris with his 16th.
That was such a fantastic job from Jelani Dipple. He holds the ball in that mesh about as long as he can. Brandon Smith almost takes it from him. But Jelani Dipple pulls it back, calmly throws it right over the top to Bayon Harris. So difficult as a defender when you see run action, you see run block, you see that ball in the running back's belly for so long. So easy to come off your coverage, and that time Bayon Harris slips right in behind the Clovis secondary for another first quarter Central East touchdown.
Going to go for the 2-point conversion. Dipple fires to the end zone, incomplete. So that's been the only glitch really for Central, is extra points, either kicking or trying for 2. This drive summary is sponsored by Fresno Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra. I can hardly read the drive summary before they got the play's already been done.
A quick fumble return, and then Jelani Dipple back to work. just, there's so many weapons on the perimeter. At that time, Bayon Harris, but E.J. Morgan, we haven't even talked about E.J. Morgan yet tonight. He's on his way to Cal next year as a receiver. Another Division I athlete, Bayon Harris, just a junior, just got his 16th touchdown of the season in his 9th game. Jelani Dipple, again, 2 more touchdowns, puts him at 27 on the season.
I had him with 26 coming in.
28 on the season.
28. And only 4 interceptions. There's a high kick, but a little shorter this time. I think Young gave him every move he had, but could not get away.
Yeah, too many Bengals around him to try to make something happen. Yeah, nice job by Central East. They don't want Carlos Young to set up in a regular return situation, so they pooch it, and that time they did a nice job. And we'll see. Pay attention to this Clovis team. 3 minutes left in the first quarter, down 25-7. Already seeing some chippiness. Already seeing them talk across the line to the Central East players to see if they can maintain their composure down big early in this first quarter.
Well, they got time to score 3 more touchdowns at the rate they're going here. 3 minutes left in the first quarter. 25 points combined so far, and 3 minutes left in this first quarter.
I'm not sure what was going on there, but I think we're all ready to go.
From the 32. Please stay tuned for the epic RV halftime show featuring our scholar athletes.
Trying to get in a little rhythm. It's tough. You turn it over twice in the first quarter. Central East immediately turns those into points. We saw Deegan Rose on the 1 touchdown drive that Clovis had make a couple of really nice throws, but it's tough offensively when you're on the field for just a few plays and you turn it over. Tough for this offense to get in the rhythm early in this game.
Rose going to throw it, but he's being harassed again. Gets it away. Catch made on the sideline, but out of bounds.
Ooh, that looked like a catch to me. I thought he drug one of those feet. That official was right there. Let's see. Deegan Rose, nice job escaping pressure. Still puts it on the... Yeah, I think that's a catch. We have the advantage of replay up here.
The ball may have come out, too.
Nice job, though, by Deegan Rose. Just, again, staying calm, getting away from pressure, trying to find a receiver down the field, delivered a nice ball. 3rd and 6. Big down for Clovis here.
Rose flushed out of the pocket and running to the far side. He will throw, and that's going to be nearly intercepted. Oh, that was almost another huge mistake. Coming up in coverage, Chris Perry. Looked like he was thinking about a pick 6.
Reading Deegan Rose's eyes the entire time. Back deep in the secondary. He's looking for Israel Briggs coming across the field. Deegan Rose rolling to his left. Throws all the way back across his body. Got some heat on it, but Chris Perry just sitting there waiting for it. Steps right in front of Briggs. I think Briggs caught a little piece of that. That's why Perry didn't bring that one in and take it the other way. Again, Deegan Rose pressured early in the down. Has to get outside the pocket to escape that pressure. Tries to make a play late, throwing back across his body, which you should never do. But Central East has done a nice job of keeping him uncomfortable in the pocket.
It was a booming punt by Hartman and great coverage by the kick team.
Lolo again.
And a penalty flag
making a
in.
play. That was a late flag too. I'm not sure. May feel like this game might be getting a little bit out of hand. Try to rein it in a little bit, but I didn't see much.
Here should be the call.
Personal foul, unnecessary roughness, number 28 on Clovis. 15-yard penalty from the end of the run, first down.
Let's see if we can. Nice tackle by Lolo again in space. Oh yeah, that was well after the play. Yeah, to the head too. Yeah, got to keep the kids safe. That's not okay. That's late. Good call by the official. Good catch. Did not see that live.
1st and 10, sponsored by BD&J Injury Lawyers. Make the right call. Handing it off to that guy's usually been the right call.
Yeah,
But Smith, virtually no gain on first down.
nice job by Clovis up front. Getting chippy. Didn't expect this to be chippy early, but you're down 25-7. I think Clovis is a little bit upset and got some talking going on. Brandon Smith telling the official. And these dudes are continuing to go. Nice stop on first down.
Dipple off his back foot. He has a man down there, and that is nearly intercepted. Carlos Young went up for it, didn't come down with it.
Man, I'm
But he got
shocked.
over there.
I'm shocked that Carlos Young didn't come down with that one. 9 touchdowns on the year, 5 interceptions. He was actually playing the number 1 receiver. It was quarters. He came back. Jelani Dibble just kind of lofted that one up. He came back over the top of the slot receiver, E.J. Morgan, went up and made a play, just could not secure it as he came down on top of Morgan, and that ball bounced away. But I'm telling you, Carlos Young is such a smart football player. Covering that number 1 receiver, comes off late, makes a play on the football.
Dipple steps up in the pocket. They've got a piece of him. The ball comes out. It's a fumble. Let's see who recovered it. The Bengals will keep possession.
Lolo again, coming off the edge. Just beating the right tackle, getting a hold of Dipple, and then doing a great job of knocking that ball away, holding Dipple's arm so he can't recover it. Nice hustle play that time by Derek Castro to come up with that one. Otherwise, it's Clovis Cougar football deep in Central East territory.
Smith is in as the punter.
Yeah, they need to. Yeah. Not 10 guys, but only 9 guys. I don't think Central East recognized, hey, we have to punt the football. First time tonight.
Stay tuned after the game. We reveal tonight's player of the game, sponsored by Schwab Tires.
Kyle Biggs not too happy that they took a delayed game penalty on a punt because guys were not ready to run out on the punt team. Very dangerous, Brandon Smith back there as the punter.
Kicks it away. It'll hit near midfield, go sideways, and then take a favorable bounce for Central East. We have come to the end of an exciting first quarter, sponsored by Coia Health, more than medicine, life. Still 5 seconds to run off. Rose may not have gotten it away in time. What's the penalty? Okay, they saved the penalty by calling the timeout.
Yeah,
interesting that time they line up Briggs on the right side, motion him over, and then they split him out wide, trying to isolate him on a corner, just using that big body. But Clovis takes the timeout. They don't seem rattled. I know that there's a little chippiness going back and forth. There's some talking going back and forth. But you look at that huddle, and they seem poised, understand the plan, how they're trying to attack the Central East defense. It's in the first quarter still. I know you're down 18 points, but so much time left just to execute your regular game plan. You don't have to change anything. Continue to execute your game plan. Continue to control the tempo. Try and get Deegan Rose outside the pocket so it alleviates a little bit of the pressure that the Central East defense has been able to
try to get the clock straight. They went from 3 seconds to 8 seconds. Now they're back to 5 seconds. This should be the last play of the quarter. Big collision there with Caruso, the ball carrier, and Xavier Jones, the defender. And that'll end the first quarter, and what a quarter it was. 32 points scored by the two teams. That was fun. How do you match that now in the second quarter? An impressive start for Central East in this game between number 1 and number 2. Brandon Smith has been the guy.
That guy's special, man. He is a special player. Jelani Dipple, so experienced, hitting sophomore.
We'll be back. All right, welcome back, everybody, for the start of this second quarter. 25-7, Central East leading Clovis. Second quarter is sponsored by Lee's Air Heating, Roofing, and Plumbing.
How about that Dodgers score, though?
Tonight's streaming sponsor is Stockdale Podiatry. We treat your feet.
I thought the Dodgers were going to win it in 6 games. That's what I thought. At the most, maybe 5. But
by the way, Toronto is leading 11-4 in game 1. Yeah. Well, you're taking away their margin for error.
Perhaps I don't know what I'm talking about because they're down 11-4.
Well, that's why they play the game.
That's right. Toronto's at home. There's that place is just an amazing home-filled environment.
Dodgers have had get rusty at home,
right?
Then fly all the way to the other side of the country.
They'll be okay.
Up into Canada.
Yeah, they'll be okay.
Shohei Ohtani might have to pitch 4 games, but they'll be okay. Okay, Rose throwing deep. Had his guy out there, but just a little too much lead for Carlos Young to catch up.
Yeah, same route, really just an isolated deep shot where that number 1 receiver is running all the way across the football field away from that outside cornerback. Central East playing outside leverage. Carlos Young beating the defender Xavier Jones inside. Deegan Rose just overthrew that by a step. I mean, he launched that thing so early, just missed Carlos Young. Second time, though, they've taken a deep shot and they've had a receiver open against this very talented, very quick Central East secondary.
Moving on the line, penalty flags fly.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a freebie first down. Clovis just making a shift.
So the penalty results in a first down. First and 10, sponsored by BD&J Injury Lawyers. Make the right call. Rose had to go up and get that one. Really had to reach around the hand and haul off. About a 3-yard gain.
Clovis doing a decent job getting a little bit of push against this Central East defensive front. Second level players from Central East and the extra safety that time, Brandon Smith. When they see run, they're triggering downhill quickly. So not a ton of space, but 4 yards on first down with how this Clovis offense wants to operate. That's a win on first down. Let's stay in front of the sticks. Let's not get in obvious passing situations. If they're able to do that, they can move the ball down the football field.
Second and 6. And whistles and another penalty.
And you can't do that though. When you're trying to execute this type of offense, those penalties are just killers. Because now you go from 2nd and 6 to 2nd and 11. Now 2nd and 6, we can run the ball, we can pick up 3. We're in 3rd and 3. We have 2 downs to pick up 3 yards. It totally changes your approach offensively. Now 2nd and 11. If I run it, now it's 3rd and 8. We obvious passing situations. So if Clovis is going to try to execute this type of game plan, they cannot have those self-inflicted penalties.
Rose looking. Short pass. Caruso gets away from one defender. Down to the 30, near the 35, inside the 35.
Great protection that time. Deegan Rose had plenty of time. Went through his progressions, couldn't find anybody, hits his check down. Caruso coming out of the backfield. I like Caruso, man. He runs hard. He's got a little wiggle to him. He runs well behind his pads, keeps his center of gravity low. He's a tough little sophomore running back for the Clovis Cougars.
Yards short of the first down, so it's 3rd and 1.
Looks like a big package coming in for the Cougars.
And they'll give it to the first man through. He'll pick up the first down. Caden Arsenal.
He looks like a fullback. The elbow pads on. That's a fullback right there. Nice job picking up that first down.
During the fourth quarter of tonight's game, we'll be highlighting the school bus stop of the game. The law in every state requires drivers to always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out. Red lights are flashing. Paid for by NHTSA. And this is going to be a 1st and 10, sponsored by BD&J Injury Lawyers. That time they gave it to your tight end.
Yeah, a little tight end jet sweep. Under center that time from Deegan Rose. This is just a nice little wrinkle. Israel Briggs, just a big athlete. heading to the University of Miami as a tight end, 6'4", 205. Nice pickup on first down, 2nd and 5. Now you just have to stay disciplined offensively. They're doing a nice job of using a deliberate pace, not in a hurry, extending drives, keeping the Central East offense off the football field.
This time the ball goes to Edwards, who will take it down inside the Toyota red zone, and he'll also pick up 1st and 10, sponsored by BD&J Injury Lawyers.
Yeah, nice mix up this drive. You know Clovis wants to be deliberate. You know they want to run in between the tackles with Caruso, but a couple times getting the ball to a couple of explosive athletes and getting them to the perimeter quickly. Briggs on first down. That time Sterling Edwards on 2nd down, just moving horizontally to stretch the Central East defense, and it picks up a 1st down inside the red zone for the Cougars.
Ball is at the 12. Caruso trying the left side.
Ooh.
Breaks a couple of tackles and takes it down near the 5-yard line.
I like this kid, man. I like him a lot, Ralph. He is just about that action, as Marshawn Lynch would say. He is trying to run dudes over. He is not going to stop his feet. He is going to bounce off guys. He's a wrestler. He plays linebacker on defense. Just a tough running back.
You can watch a replay of tonight's game. Just head over to YouTube, search for Friday Night Rivals on CW59. Click on the FNR logo. Tonight's game will be available next week.
Another run for Caruso, setting up Clovis 1st and goal. The Central East 2-yard line. This is the template for Clovis in this football game. Ball control offensively. Giving it to your big back. Getting it to some speed guys hitting the perimeter quickly.
And Caruso bowls his way across the line and picks up a touchdown for Clovis.
What an answer from Clovis High. Down 25-7 at the end of the 1st quarter. They take 4 minutes and 25 seconds off the clock with that drive. And they finish with 6. Caruso running hard, getting the Cougars back into the end zone. And just like on the other side, can't kick the ball with only 10 guys on the field. That is a recipe for disaster. Clovis wins somebody on late.
And the extra point is good, but there's a penalty flag on the play. So they'll have to kick it again, 5 yards back. And the second try from farther back is right down the middle. So 7:35 to go. The Bengals are leading the Cougars in this one. The battle of 1 against 2, 25-14.
We are here with the Central East Bengals. What's up, Benny? Oh, yeah. And we've got so many things going on at Central East High School. How about the Bengal Roadshow? Daphne, what is that?
So basically our Bengal Roadshow, we go to all of our elementary feeder schools and we host a mini rally for them. Basically it's just to get them excited for once they become Bengals when they come to high school. So we bring a bunch of our performers with us and we have games for them. We talk about our clubs and our different sports.
Oh, fantastic way to connect. And then, Bella, what's your favorite part of Bengal Roadshow?
My favorite part of Bengal Roadshow is when Benny the Bengal comes out and the smile on the kids' faces. They just get so excited. They love to see Benny. Benny loves to see them. It's just so adorable.
We love to see you, Benny. You put a smile on our faces. And then Diwali just happened this week, right? Gershagar, tell us about what Diwali is.
Diwali is the festival of lights. The Hindu faith celebrates Diwali because it was the day that Ram came back to Ayodhya after defeating Ravan. It's a battle between light and darkness. It's the day that lightness won over darkness and justice won over injustice. The Sikh faith celebrates Diwali. We actually don't celebrate Diwali. We celebrate Bandi Chhod Divas. It was the day that Har Gobind Singh Ji, our sixth guru, was imprisoned by Jahangir, and he actually was freed, and he also freed 52 other Hindu kings that were unjustifiably imprisoned with him. So it was the day, Bandi Chhod Divas means the day of liberation. It was a day that we fought for justice, and it was also another day that lightness won over darkness. That's why we celebrated.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing. And also a tuba player in the Central East Band. Way to go. And then, Mahi, how do we celebrate Diwali here at Central East?
Some ways we celebrate Diwali is we have diva paintings, we paint rangolis, we also do cultural dances, and yeah. And also for Jakarta, we have this club called Jakarta Movement. It is a movement and it teaches kids about Sikhi and the heritage of Sikhism. And yeah, it's really good. And yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing. And Scarlett, of course, we've got Friday Night Rivals, but y'all have Friday Night Live. What's that?
So Friday Night Live is a statewide organization that's in all over different counties, and so it's in our county, Fresno County, and here on the Central East campus, it brings awareness to the youth on different campaigns, and they can really bring their ideas in to really implement what should be in our communities, how we can help each other, and so much more. Some campaigns that we've done in the past are marijuana substance abuse, like peer pressure, the generational divide, and so much more. We've made so many billboards and all this other stuff to bring back to the community while also doing so much more. It just helps bring a wider circle for everyone overall.
You can tell the passion, the inclusivity, the community, and we got Benny, the Bengal. Ralph Cam, Central East High School's got it going on, just like that score. Back to you. Well done.
Yeah, Brandon Smith with another touchdown.
Guess who? Again, just very simple. Inside zone, get a crease, bounce it to the sideline, and outrun everybody. Brandon Smith again, just so smooth, such acceleration. I keep saying it, but he is a very special high school football player.
And so is he. Bayon Harris went and got that one.
Up over the top. Nice toss by Dipple, too. Just giving his receiver kind of back pylon, letting him go up and make a play, using that 6'3" frame to go up top and moss somebody.
Drive Summary sponsored by Fresno Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
Kyle Biggs taking it in. His offense, 33 points on the night. Give it to Brandon Smith one time. Lolo makes the tackle. Give it to Brandon Smith again. Lolo didn't make the tackle that time. Just right through the middle of that Clovis defense. Gets to the sideline, and it's a wrap. When he gets to the sideline, Ralph, just put your hands up because it's going to be 6 points. He's not going to be caught. Have yet to see it. Not to say it's impossible. There's some fast guys out there. I just have not seen Brandon Smith run down from behind.
Well, the problem Clovis has, and you're right, the Cougars were starting to figure out getting the thing going the way they wanted it on offense. But the problem is you can't give up 25 points every quarter.
Right. I mean, you have to be able to get some stops, no doubt. And up to this point, one time Central East has had to punt, otherwise points on the board.
Kickoff is sponsored by Hendrick Chevrolet, the #1 Silverado dealer in the Valley.
And Clovis had just executed, I think, exactly what they want to do offensively, right? We talked about it before the game. Be deliberate, lengthen your drives, take time off the clock, keep that Central East offense on the sideline. That's your best defender. But when you are on the field, you have to get stops when Central East has the football. Clovis has big playability too. We've seen Carlos Young open, just missed. We saw Sterling Edwards hit on a deep ball, so they do have that ability.
Rose gets it away, passes complete to Briggs. Penalty flag on that play. Tonight's end zone camera is sponsored by Herc Equipment. We equip customers and communities to build a brighter future. Go to HercRentals.com.
He's up there. No wind tonight, though. Right? No rain, no lightning. Nice and safe.
These guys are tough.
Not as safe as we are in the booth.
No, that's
Not
true.
even close to that, but it's very calm. And that personal foul, 62 on Clovis. Not sure what happened. Didn't see. You know, Deegan Rose was outside the pocket. Maybe there was some stuff going on the backside. Maybe a little bit of a blindside block, or
Don Smith is checking his
something like
signs
that.
right now.
He gave the delay of game signal. I'm not sure why. I was looking at the camera up there on the left. That's exciting up there. We should get up there and work and call again.
No, thank you. No, thank you. Nope.
Yeah, we got one volunteer in the booth, I think. Well, it wasn't pretty, but it was effective. It worked out.
Yeah, third and 11. Again, we talked about the way Clovis wants to execute offensively. They just can't have those penalties. You know, you can't be so far behind the sticks. Now, Deegan Rose can make up for that on third down, but it's been tough for Clovis to protect him, to keep him clean tonight when it's an obvious passing situation. We'll see if Central East sends a little pressure, tries to speed Deegan Rose up, not give his receivers enough time to get down the field and get past the sticks. Third and 11.
Rose is going to throw for it. Has a man. Got Briggs over the middle. Right at the 30. Let's see if they give him progress. I think he's going to be just short. Going to be about a yard or half a yard short.
Yeah, you know, Briggs, high school player, you have to know, though, third and 11. If I'm running that dig route has got to be past the sticks. Brandon Smith, nice job driving down from the safety spot, making a tackle, not giving Briggs any yards after the catch. But something Briggs will learn at the next level. If it's third and 11, you're running that dig route, you have to run it at 11 yards. If you get hit, that has to be a first down. Clovis keeping the offense on the football field. Maybe a tush push.
Quarterback's going to keep it, and think they're going to give him the first down.
Yeah, I think he got it.
The official from the other side of the field was signaling first down.
I think initially he got stopped, but they kept pushing. Deegan Rose kept driving. I think he got past that line to gain, and yeah,
first down.
First down, Clovis.
Yeah, sweating it out there. You don't want to turn it over on your own 30.
No, not with this offense, not with this much time left in the second half. I mean, just that ball is half a ball over that 30-yard line. It was a touchback, so they started at 20, so you just needed to get to that 30. Just barely converted that one.
Penalty flag on that play. The pass is going to be complete. Caruso.
He's still
up there. Let's see what the penalty is. Right after the game, stay tuned for Penn and Teller Fool Us. That's coming up on the CW 59.
Legal formation, I think 76 left tackle not lined up.
Yeah, we apologize that you're not hearing the official. Maybe they can square that out in a way at halftime.
Maybe a little confused about the on.
Now it sounds like it's on.
Yeah, so. Again, Clovis, positive momentum, pick up that 4th down conversion. Now you're looking at 1st and 15. 3:58 left. 2 timeouts, so plenty of time to get down the football field, but they do need a score. Central East gets the ball coming out of half. We'd love to have this a 33-21 game going in.
Rose dumps it off. Caruso across the 30 out close to the 35-yard line.
That's a nice play. Deacon Rose protected in the pocket, working through his progressions. Knows he has Caruso as the check down. Caruso does a nice job run after the catch. I mean, he's very dangerous in space. He runs hard, finishes physically. So 3 minutes left in this second quarter. Clovis trying to go down and get points before halftime.
Taking a lot of time. Deep drop. And now he's pressured and he'll be sacked. Back inside the 20. Another sack for John Kyle.
John Kyle, second of the night, just relentless. Getting to the quarterback, taking a shot in the back, bringing Deacon Rose down. That time Central East does send pressure. They send the linebacker right through that B gap, Dallas Romo. Deacon Rose has to try to get out, nowhere to get outside the pocket because big John Kyle stand on that upfield shoulder.
Tyson Cook, number 51, also in there.
Bringing Deacon Rose down to the ground.
So now a timeout taken by Clovis with 2.5 to go before halftime.
Yeah, taking time out there, and we want to keep time on the clock, but 3rd and 16. This is a dangerous territory for this Clovis offense.
Please stay tuned for the epic RV halftime show featuring our Educators Spotlight.
Central, 33-14 Central, but some physicality on that defensive side of the football as well. Not just all offense, doing a nice job of not allowing Deacon Rose to be comfortable in the pocket. The worst throw of the night, he had a clean pocket, overthrow it to Brandon Smith, but they have harassed him all night long. They just made him uncomfortable in that pocket, and he struggled a bit in this first half because of it.
Central East has all 3 timeouts left, so you might be thinking about calling one to give you some time, but first you got to stop that guy. Caruso is going to go ahead down sideline out to midfield. He's going to pick up the first down. How about that?
Yeah. He's a good player, man. I'm telling you, I'm so impressed with him. His balance is just so good. It makes sense. He's a very high-level wrestler, so understands his body, understands leverage, understands being the lower guy. But he puts his foot in the ground, and he can get going quickly, very explosive, just running through arm tackles.
1st and 10, sponsored by BD&J Injury Lawyers. Make the right call.
Going both ways. He's been a workhorse in this first half for the Cougars. And he's talking the whole time. When you go both ways, it's hard to talk also.
Yeah, it's hard to breathe.
Like you're just trying to catch your breath, but he's running and breaking tackles and talking the whole time.
all the way down to the 46. Now Rose throws to the far sideline. Catch made over there by Cyrus Mendez.
And just a nice timing route right on the sideline. Nice delivery by Deegan Rose. Not taking a shot, not making a mistake, understanding Central's playing cover 2 or playing cover 2 on one side, playing quarters on the other side. So if you don't have a clear receiver, you know that you can hit your check down. You know you can hit that short to intermediate route and continue to move the ball down the football field.
Mendez came in the game with 24 catches. There's another screen. Ooh, big hit put on Sterling Edwards. And then a late flag comes in.
Yeah, just, man, you get a positive play and then you just make a mental error. You just cannot do that. Nice job, Sterling Edwards, getting some big bodies out in front of him. He's very explosive, finishing that pretty physical. I think it was on 76. That looked clean to me. Oh, that's just, you just can't do that. You know, you just, it's not a smart football play. You know that you can't do that. You know that that is against the rules. You might be able to get away with it when there's a big pile and nobody can see it, but when it's just you and a defender laying on the ground, you cannot take a shot to his helmet. That will be seen 100 times out of 100, and instead of first down at the 26-yard line, now it's first down all the way back at the 41-yard line. Yes, mental mistake. Cohen Turner, big left tackle. Playing physically, you love to see this. Finishing a block, that everything is all good right there. Right here, just get up and go back to the huddle. You don't need that shot. That's not a part of football right there. He might have kicked him in the helmet as well on his way out.
Rose throwing deep. Jump ball incomplete. Intended for Young. Jonte Della was the defender.
Yeah, Jonte Della got away with one right here. Watch him put his hands on Carlos Young's back, not allow him to jump, and then he goes up and makes a play on the football. Carlos Young is going up to make a play on that ball. We've seen him do it. He was on SportsCenter earlier this year for going up and making a play. And
with one hand.
Yeah, that time, Della, it was smooth enough where the official didn't see it. It was very well done, but still, that is a clear defensive pass interference, restricting a receiver's opportunity to go up and make a play on the football. And again, we're talking about this game has gotten chippy. There's a bunch of talking going back and forth. Carlos Young was not happy about the way that last play ended.
Rose looking, fires one over the middle, incomplete. Knocked away by Smith, intended for Mendez.
Had a step 2, accurate throw. That was a very nice route, very nice throw, but Brandon Smith just makes up the difference right at the last second. Watch him just put his hand out, not swipe at the ball, just put his hand out, knock that pass away. I mean, this exceptional running back, but that is very high level as a defender. You throw him at safety at Arizona, and that dude will be a baller on that side of the field as well. When you have his type of skills with the ball in your hands, you put that dude on offense and let him score touchdowns. Yeah, but man, he is special.
You can see why Arizona likes him and why a lot of schools like him. Here comes pressure, steps away from it. Pass over the middle, incomplete. Receiver stopped.
Again, getting Deegan Rose off his spot, not allowing him to stay comfortable in the pocket. It's easy for him when he's clean and he has a clean pocket and he doesn't have to move, he will rip you apart. he will eat your defense up. But if you make him move, if you get him off his spot, just like every other high-level quarterback in the game of football, you make them uncomfortable. They're not as accurate. They don't make quite as good of a decision. You're able to affect them by making a move, and Central has done a really nice job of that in the first half.
Facing a big fourth down here, Clovis takes the timeout with 1:39 to go before halftime.
Yeah, no timeouts left. 4th and 10. Got to try to get points here if you're Clovis. You know, they've had some success running one receiver through a zone and then bringing that deep dig route in behind. We saw Israel Briggs catch one for Clovis's first touchdown, similar route. We saw Carlos Young wide open on the same route that Deegan Rose overthrew for the Brandon Smith interception, but that concept has worked well. Creating space, bringing a receiver back underneath. It works well against that cover 2. Works well against quarters. It's tough to defend. So see if that's the play call here on 4th and 10 for this Cougar offense.
This is one of those nerve-wracking games. Every play, every snap, you're thinking something electric could happen.
Yeah.
And in the first quarter, it pretty much did. Three-man rush. And Rose is still in little trouble. Steps away from it, gets down to the 35, now close to the 30.
I think he got hit. Yeah, got hit before the sticks. Ball came out. I think it was recovered by Clovis. So, man, that's a Clovis first down. Deegan Rose took a shot at the end of that run. He was short. He would have been tackled behind the sticks.
30,
yeah, but that ball came out and Clovis was able to jump on it. Ooh, big shot right on the football. Nice job. Dalton Bird picking that one up. Clock moving, 1:05 left.
Rose again facing pressure. Dancing around away from it. Going to run it down to the 21.
Got to go quick, got to spike it, or get a play called. No timeouts, 50 seconds left. 2nd and short, so you can spike it and have 2 more downs.
And Rose will stop the clock.
And if a field goal makes it 16-point game, that's a 2-possession game, so a field goal is positive as well here. You don't have to get a touchdown. 3rd and 3, obviously you would love to get 6.
Rose has the pass, nice one-handed catch, and then keeping his balance, breaking tackles, touchdown. Wow. Not the only, we've been seeing Brandon Smith do some amazing things. Jimmy Caruso doing it right there.
I mean, what more can we say about Caruso in this first half? First of all, he one hand grabs it out of the air, makes one guy miss, stays low, breaks a tackle, accelerates, and gets into the end zone. Just pure grit and determination from James Caruso to get into the end zone that time for the Clovis Cougars. 33
Sanchez with the extra point.
21, 34 seconds left in this first half. He is pumped up on the sideline. And he should be. And guess what? He's going to go back out and play defense on this series as well.
At least for 34 seconds. Drive Summary sponsored by Fresno Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
Went 80 yards in a very short amount of time, right around 4 minutes. A lot of James Caruso, and then Deegan Rose here with the scramble. Clovis lucky to recover that one, and then Caruso finishes it off. Man, what a run here
Nice catch, first of all, then breaking 2 tackles.
Worth the price of admission tonight. Both of these guys, Caruso and Brandon Smith. Man, they have both lived up to the expectation of this one.
Kickoff is sponsored by Hedrick Chevrolet, the #1 Silverado dealer in the Valley. Boy, now was almost able to breathe easy with that big lead. And now Central East has to be thinking, hey, we're in a street fight.
Yeah.
These guys didn't give up. We gave them a good shot early, but they're still coming at us. And now they're in striking distance.
Yeah, 30 seconds, 3 timeouts. So a lot of time left with 3 timeouts for Central to try to move this ball down. Not sure about the kicking game. They haven't been accurate yet. So probably touchdown or bust.
Inside the 20-yard line goes Titus Thomas. A sophomore sensation. Really broke that.
Yeah, just trying to run a little slant route, right? Pick up a first down, but is able to get outside, beats the defender. And just a pure hustle play from Dalton Bird to run down the young sophomore Titus Thomas. We've seen him make a couple of big plays in this first half for Central East. Man, you have to stay outside. Sterling Edwards cannot let that receiver get outside and hit the sideline. He knows it. Clapping his hands at the end, but a big play for Central. Not a lot of time, 30 seconds. They did have 3 timeouts, but man, you needed something like that to put you in real position to get points on the board. 21 seconds, still 2 timeouts.
Ball at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, this is Bayon Harris time, right? The big body, 18, lined up to Jelani Dipple's right. I mean, he's just such a mismatch. So big, can go up and make a play, lined up against Carlos Young, who can jump, 5'10", but he can get up, so we'll see.
Dipple going to keep it. You're going to have to burn that last time out. So he gets pushed back to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, that was weird. I'm not sure if that was designed. I mean, receivers were running routes. They were trying to get down the field. Not sure if that was a design quarterback draw. Dipple just saw a gap and thought he could get through, but nice job by Brixton Bridger, sophomore D lineman, bringing him down for a loss. Now 17 seconds left. Central still with a timeout, so if they get tackled in the middle of the field, short of the sticks, they can use that last timeout. Obviously, you'd love to try to save that one, throw something at the sticks, move the chains, stop the clock, get on the ball, try to spike it. See what Clovis' posture is defensively.
Scoreboard shows 1 timeout left.
Looks like man coverage.
Dipple flushed out of the pocket. Now he's going to throw toward the end zone. Incomplete.
Yeah, nice job.
Aaron Torrance defensively.
Last couple of plays is getting a little pressure on Jelani Dipple. Brought him down on first down that time. Made him escape the pocket. Tried to find someone late, but really very low percentage opportunity. Here we go, 3rd and 13, 11 seconds left.
Again, he's pressured. Has to unload it. Penalty flag comes in. Ball was caught when they got out of bounds. Let's see what the penalty is.
Man, I think this was 2 guys just kind of fighting for the football. I know the defender's always going to get called if both guys are using hands. We'll see. This is a huge call. 4 seconds left. Man, this would be 4th and 13. Man, that was just kind of a bailout throw from Jelani Dipple. He's pressured immediately. Ooh, looked like a hold on the edge, not called, but I mean, Yeah, I'm not a fan of that call in that situation. No real chance for that receiver to catch the ball inbounds. Maybe there was something before that we didn't see that caused that pass interference. But to me, I don't know, Don. Maybe you can tell me. To me, that looks like you just let him play, and that didn't really impact the play much.
Yeah, it appeared to me that they were both aware of where the ball was. They knew where the sideline was. They both were jockeying for position, just really trying their best to make a play. So I would have liked to seen a no call on that.
Thanks, Don.
All right, the ball goes to the 10.
I love when Don agrees with me. He doesn't always agree with me. I love when he agrees with me. You know, I'm always trying to support my DBs. It's tough out there. Yeah, no.
Basically, at one play,
yeah,
you're foregoing the field goal attempt.
Yep.
You're going to go for the touchdown.
Yeah, I don't think they have much confidence at all in their kicking game. Not sure what.
No.
I'm not sure who these people are. Oh, tell them to stay behind the media line, please.
Uh-oh.
Jesse Hardwick, you don't want to mess with Jesse. Bayon Harris singled up.
Going to the back corner of the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Kevin Cooks went up and got it. Boy, it's a different name now every score here.
How many young sophomore receivers does this Central East offense have? Bayon Harris was double coverage, so Jelani Dipple, his first read was Bayon Harris. He was doubled, so he came back to the other side of the field, found Kevin Cooks, just gave him a chance to go up and make a play on that football. Kevin Cook goes up over the top of the defender, secures that one, gets a foot down in the back of the end zone. Man, what an answer after a fantastic drive from the Clovis Cougars.
Boy, that was a good-looking kick. An extra point by Ochoa was up and through.
Clovis gets within 12, and Central East answers back.
Wow. Drive summary sponsored by Fresno Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
What a catch. Yeah, got that foot down with securing the football, getting that foot down. He bobbled it, but secured it with the foot in bounds. Man, what a play by the sophomore at the end of that first half. And I think there's a flag on the field. Second half kickoff.
Wow. 9 touchdowns in the first half. 9.
We knew it was going to be electric, Ralph. I did not expect it to be this electric in the first half.
Second quarter has been sponsored by Lee's Air, Heating, Roofing, and Plumbing. Wow, we didn't know what to expect in that second quarter after that first. 5 touchdowns in the first quarter, 4 in the second.
Lived up to the hype. 1 versus 2 has not disappointed. Just play after big play after big play after big play.
And another half to play. 40-21. Central East with the lead over Clovis. You're watching Les Schwab Tires Friday Night Rivals on CW59. It is halftime. Welcome back, everybody. Halftime, sponsored by Epic RV, hooking you up at halftime. Now to take us through our halftime activities tonight, we send it back downstairs to Kevin Miller. Kevin.
Welcome to the Epic RV Halftime Show. It's time for our Vince Wesson Scholar Athlete, brought to you by BD&J Injury Lawyers. And, of course, this is Peyton Smith, Central East Senior. Peyton, how you doing this evening?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you so much for asking. All right, so, Peyton, what sports do you play here at Central East High School?
I play water polo, and then I did swim for 2 years, and I'm thinking of doing badminton this year as well.
Right, multi-versatile. So share with us the position or positions that you play in water polo.
I play a little bit of everything. I play utility, I play center, and then I play guard sometimes as well.
All over the place, lots of skills there. I'm going to brag on Peyton for just a little bit. 4.3 GPA, y'all. So she's definitely taking care of business in the classroom. And then also you're involved in a lot of different clubs. Share with us a little bit.
I'm in Interact Club, Mock Trial. I'm in Athletes as Readers and Leaders, Spanish Club, NHS, and CSF.
Okay, and tell us a little bit about what you do with Interact Club, because that's just a wonderful opportunity.
Yes, Interact Club, I am actually a historian, and I have about 60 hours of volunteering right now, and I will definitely get more this year. We do a lot right now. A bunch of elementary carnivals are happening. Zubu's going on right now, actually, and then a bunch of more opportunities are coming up.
Just a great way to give back to the community, something Vince Wesson always was a proponent of. And now, even though you're in your senior year, right around the corner is college. What are we thinking about with college?
I definitely want to go to a UC. I'm thinking UC San Diego.
Nice choice. Beautiful. Gorgeous. Well, Peyton, you are now eligible for a $5,000 scholarship, courtesy of BG&J Injury Lawyers. Sounds pretty good, that scholarship?
It does.
Would come in handy at UC San Diego. All right, and we congratulate our Vince Wesson Scholar Athlete from Central East High School, Peyton Smith. Congratulations to you, and we'll be back with more Epic RV Halftime Show right after this. Yeah, Peyton. Welcome back to the Epic RV Halftime Show. It's time for our Educator Spotlight featuring our illustrious principals. Of course, we have Matt Lucas from Clovis High School. We have Brad Edmonds from Central East High School. And Matt, so many good things happening in Clovis Unified, particularly with the original, the Clovis High School. What's trending now?
You know, it's been great. It's been a really positive start to the school year. I'm really impressed with the staff, just setting the tone, getting students involved, classrooms, academics are going well, but more importantly, too, is just the atmosphere of the campus is so positive for the students. There's a lot of wins happening in the classrooms, but more co-curriculars as well. Something that we just had happen this last week or two, we announced is our band and color guard are going to be marching in the 2027 Rose Parade, so that's a pretty big deal.
That's amazing. Yeah. Rose quarterback, Rose Parade, that's some good stuff. Appreciate you, the Clovis High Cougars, Matt Lucas, principal. And then Brad, I mean, it wouldn't be Friday Night Rivals if we didn't have a Central East game. Thanks for hosting us. What's happening on the Central East campus?
Well, we're no longer the Grizzlies. We're now the Bengals.
There we go. Benny's here.
Benny the Bengals here.
There you go.
It's a great year. Staff is really doing a lot of good things. We just closed out our fall play, Once Upon a Mattress, last week. Participated in the CTE Expo yesterday. So kids, staff making connections with kids, and really good environment.
You got the band playing in the background, got the mood music for our principal's highlight. Greatly appreciate you. Matt Lucas of Clovis High School, Brad Edmonds of Central East High School. And that's going to wrap up our Educator Spotlight. Now, some highlights from around the nation. Take a look.
The best Thursday night lights and Friday night Rivals highlights from across the country.
Kelly got to quit celebrating and get back ready for a fourth down play.
Yeah, they were trying to set up a hook and ladder, but he didn't have time. They got the board. That's going to be, Joe, that's going to be a touchdown. Touchdown, Jalen Boyd. Inside the 10. What a touchdown. What a play. What in the world? Westwood with a touchdown on a hope and the prayer is answered.
Beachy, can he get the corner turn? He does. Here's that speed. And he's still on his feet. To the 20. Stiff arm. To the end zone. Touchdown.
Pump fake. Throws. Goes deep. And what a catch on the far side. Oh, what a catch by Oriuso. They will call it.
Heavy pressure. Throws it downfield to the middle of the field. What a catch. Coming up and grabbing the ball. Maddox.
55-yard field goal from the left hand. The kick is up, and it's gone at the buzzer. Bryant is the hero for the Buccaneers, and the Hoover Met goes haywire. Wow! Unbelievable!
Wow!
Stand by. Stand by.
We are back with the Epic RV halftime show. Just concluded with our Central East Bengal band color guard performance, just renowned throughout the Central Valley. Hey, good back pick. That's it. Bengals, you're all right. You're making music. I'm in the way. But that's what's happening right here live during our halftime show. And of course, this is our opportunity to feature our Les Schwab partnership. Les Schwab tire roll about to happen. Les Schwab, of course, all about tires, all about taking care of balance, rotation, oil check, brakes, safety check for trips. Just a wonderful place to just make sure you've got your car taken care of and everything is good. But of course, they're more than just tires. They are part of our community, part about the fabric of who we are as a Central Valley. Looking at our fairs that we've had throughout this last couple of months. The Big Fresno Fair just concluded, participating in FFA, our toy drive coming up, our youth group, all the Central Section playoffs that we have, thanks to Les Schwab. And of course, Friday Night Rivals would not be complete if we didn't have our Les Schwab cheer challenge, the tire roll, and here we are. We've got the Central East Bengals versus the Clovis High Cougars. Cougars, you think we're going to win? Oh, that's some enthusiasm right there. Bengal. All right, you keep it up. All right. On your marks. Get set. Go. Oh, and they're off. Central with the big. Oh, but Clovis High working together. Central East veering, but the speed. It goes to the Bengals! Wow, you are victorious, Bengals! Were you surprised? All right, so you kind of took a veering route over to the sideline. Not a direct pass. Is that metaphoric or something?
It was a message. It was a message.
Oh my gosh. So what else was the factor that got you this dub?
Staying in sync. Yeah. She's really fast. She's running fast.
And you got to be really fast. Stay in sync. We've got it going on. Central East. And we'll be back with more Epic RV halftime show right after this. Go Bengals! All right, well, we are back with our Epic RV halftime show. And, of course, we didn't get a chance to talk to head coach Kyle Biggs because he was talking with the officials kind of passionately about that last play. But we witnessed some milestones here on Friday Night Rivals. And certainly Coach Kyle Biggs had a milestone of his own, his 100th victory last week against Clovis West. They had a very special ceremony prior to the game. We want to show you some of those highlights. I think Ralph and Cam, you've got something that you can share with our viewers about Coach Kyle Biggs and that big 100.
That was a big win. Yeah, an important win in the track race, of course. But Kyle Biggs is in those he's in those races, it seems, every year.
Yeah. I mean, we saw so many former players. Xavier Worthy up on the video board before the game. He's made such an impact. I mean, a teammate of mine at Fresno City back in 2000, we had no idea what we were doing. 20-year-old kids just trying to get through. And, I mean, the impact that he's made on the Central community and the football program and how important it is here. And he doesn't just teach kids about football. He teaches kids how to navigate life, right? They're better people when they leave his program than they are when they enter his program. And that's what he's all about. Football, winning football games is a part of it, obviously, right? You play to win, but the impact he's made on just thousands of lives, he's made generations of kids here better in the Central Valley. And
he promotes his guys. I know I ask every head coach or athletic director to send me a current roster before we do all their games. He always sends the roster right back, and it has extra stuff on it. It has things like, so-and-so is going to Arizona or Cal or whatever those are, and then I might have two sets of twins on the team, or he just has these little notes about his guys that make doing games with him just easier and more interesting and more fun. So I'll tell you what, if he gets 101, he's got 100, right? 101 now he'd be happy.
Yeah, I think that's all he cares about at the moment is getting 101. The 100 was cool, and yeah, the pregame ceremony was well done by Central Unified. Great celebration of Kyle Biggs, but all he wants to do is win, man. He wants to win this game tonight. He wants to win the track. He wants to be the #1 seed, and he wants to go win another Central title. This team is not focused on winning a section title this year, Ralph. They were one possession short of being state champions last year. That is the only goal for this Central East program this year, is to be a state champion, and that is what they are trying to accomplish every time they take the football field, trying to get better, trying to set themselves up to make that run. And Kyle Biggs has got them going, man. 40 offense, dropping 40 in the first half. Jelani Dipple brought him up as a sophomore, made a lot of mistakes early, but Kyle just worked with them and taught, and now Jelani Dipple runs this offense largely on his own. I mean, he has such an understanding of it, and it's all because of the mind of Kyle Biggs on the offensive side of the football field. So congrats, man. Great to see.
Hey, be sure to join us next week. The Lemoore Tigers will take on the Hanford Bullpups right here on the CW 59. Halftime's been sponsored by Epic RV. Epic RV hooking you up at halftime.
That was a big response from the Bengals at the end of the first half. Deegan Rose takes Clovis down, makes it a 33-21 football game with 35 seconds left, and then Jelani Dipple with the big play. 4 seconds on the clock, able to find another sophomore in the back of the end zone, Kevin Cooks, for that touchdown. And then Central East gets the ball coming out. Deegan Rose flipped that commitment from the Oregon State Beavers to the Fresno State Bulldogs. Excited to see him put on a Bulldog uniform next year.
Well, like I said, I started to say, I think, way back 45 points ago or so. I kind of wonder why Dipple's not getting more love. When you look at his number, he's thrown for more yards. He's thrown more touchdown passes. Right now, he's got his team ranked #1.
Yep.
So, hey, tonight's closed captioning sponsored by Sante Health Physicians, the best doctors, the best care.
Yeah.
So maybe he feels like, hey, I got something to prove out here tonight.
I'm sure he does.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. Everybody talks about Brandon Smith. Everybody talks about Bayon Harris. We did it before the game. I wanted to talk about Jelani Dipple, but Brandon Smith is so good. Bayon Harris is so good. Jelani Dipple also very good, but there's so many weapons. I'm sure he says the same thing. Like, nobody talks about me, but he just goes about his business and throws touchdowns and distributes the football and keeps winning football games, and would not be surprised to see an onside kick here from Clovis. 15-yard penalty, so they're kicking from the +45.
Kickoff sponsored by Hendrick Chevrolet, the #1 Silverado dealer in the Valley. And by the way, on who you chose to talk about in Spotlight and Pregame, 2 plays into the game, you were looking like a genius.
That's right. That's right. Brandon Smith he's not going to slow down. We know Deegan Rose is not either. Carlos Young has been the one that Central's done a nice job. Hasn't done much offensively. Had the one pick opportunity, was not able to secure it. He's going both ways as well. Central on offense to open the second half.
61 points in that first half. Let's see what they have for us here in the second.
Ooh.
Pass to Kevin Cooks is complete. And a flag comes in after the oohs and ahs from the stands.
Yeah, that's tough. I thought Cooks was still in bounds when he got hit by Lolo. We'll see right here on the replay. I mean, he just stepped out, but he's still in the field of play. I don't. It's impossible to stop as a defender. I just don't think that's a foul.
On the defense, 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. Down.
Well, the officiating crew disagreed. I thought it was a good physical play on the sideline. I know he stepped out. I didn't hear a whistle before Lolo hit him. Maybe that whistle was blown before, but that's just tough. Guy just trying to make a play, get a hit on a ball carrier, and now Central East right around midfield.
Z.J. Morgan, haven't called his name much tonight, across midfield, but he's another one of those weapons on offense.
Committed to Cal. First catch of the night for E.J. Morgan.
39 catches coming in. 5 touchdowns.
Real easy, too. Just catching that one down by his knees and accelerating away for a nice pickup on first down to see if he is more incorporated in the second half game plan.
Another pass. This one over to the far sideline. Harris to catch that time.
Yeah, that was nice. That was an RPO. John Dipple pulls it out, gets it out real quickly to Bayon Harris. Catches that ball over Sterling, just right over his back. And then another foul. I think they got Caruso coming in late, but again, this is a player in bounds. When a defender takes a shot, and yeah, that's trying to keep the game safe.
Wow, some big chunks of yardage and penalties.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
It's so different in slow motion than in real speed.
Right, and I can see why that one was called. The first one, I can't. That one, Bayon Harris was out of bounds.
Knocked away defensively. Great play. And they're putting the hand up and knocking the ball down by Edwards, preventing a potential touchdown.
Yeah, nice job by Sterling Edwards. You know that they're going to try to hit Bayon Harris at that back pylon, try to give him a chance to go up and make a play on the ball, but Sterling Edwards right there running step for step. Knocks that one away right at the last second. Love the shot right outside the red zone. Try and throw it to your big 6'3" receiver, but well defended by Clovis.
2nd and 10 from the 21. Dipple thrown over the middle. Pass is complete. That's Titus Thomas. Down near the 10-yard line. It's 2nd down and 1. Third down, actually, and 1. Taking a lot of time here. Better hurry up, get the playoff. And they do. Brandon Smith has a big hole. Touchdown.
This offense doesn't need more chances. They don't need more yards. They can do it on their own, but they get a couple of big 15-yard penalties. And it's Brandon Smith again, just inside zone. Great job by that Central East offensive front, creating a crease for Brandon Smith. And when Brandon Smith gets a crease and accelerates, he is tough to stop. Another Brandon Smith touchdown for Central.
Starting the second half the way they started the first.
With a little bit shorter, yeah, not quite of the 70-yard variety, but Brandon Smith again just waltzing into the end zone. Played a great game offensively. He's played a fantastic game defensively as well with the pick six. A couple of nice tackles. Said it before the game, best all-around player in the Central section, and he has put an exclamation stamp on that statement tonight.
Smith with 4 touchdowns already in the game. The drive summary sponsored by Fresno Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
Can't give Central East cheap yards, and Clovis gave them 30 yards, and that's what happens. Number 2 back in the end zone. They're not going to slow down either. They know this Clovis offense can score, so there's no slowing down. They know Deegan Rose is on the other side.
Short kick. Fair caught by Dalton Bird. So Clovis has to figure out something. I don't know if they can stop this offense. I don't know if anybody can stop this offense.
No, Grant stopped him earlier this year. Grant, the defending state champion out of Division II up in Sacramento, powerhouse. Tons of NFL guys have gone through there. Very, very well-respected program in the Sac Joaquin section. Central section, there's not a team that's been able to slow down Central East so far.
They'll go with Caruso on a short gain. I mentioned Smith, 4 touchdowns tonight, and he's just been something.
Just effortless, right? Just getting outside, running away from people. Reading Deegan Rose's eyes, making a play, getting a pick six, and then again, just too much space.
Nice move by the official to get out of the way.
Yeah, again, playing safety as well, not just running the ball, but playing a great game defensively also.
Rose can't find anybody open. Still looking. And he'll sling it to the sideline where it was caught. Caught by Caruso.
Great coverage on the back in that time. Nobody open, so Deegan Rose has to get outside the pocket, get some late pressure. Again, does a very nice job. Is outside the pocket, is not looking to run, is trying to find a receiver down the field, just extending the play, delivers a nice, accurate football on the sideline. Edwards brings it in for a Clovis first down.
And then 1st and 10, sponsored by U.S. Army, be all you can be. And on first down, they'll keep it on the ground. And there's another one of those plays that you're going to like from Caruso.
Brandon Smith, hello.
Yeah, have a seat.
Yeah.
Have a seat.
Caruso just running right through number 2. Brandon Smith, you cannot stop your feet against number 6. You just can't do it. Those feet are stopped. Caruso's feet are not, and he runs right through the arms of number 2 for another Clovis first down. Man, Caruso has just played a fantastic football game. Going both ways, but he is running physically on the offensive side of the football.
This time he tries the right side, picks up a couple. During the fourth quarter of tonight's game, we'll be highlighting the school bus stop of the game. The law in every state requires drivers to always stop for a school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. Paid for by NHTSA.
So many Division I players on this field tonight. One that's missing, Maddox Merrill, senior running back, committed to Fresno State, had a Liz Frank, so out for the season. This Clovis offense looks a little bit different with him at the running back position. A little bit more speed and explosiveness. They are missing that tonight.
Rose with an easy throw for the end zone. Caught for the touchdown. Israel Briggs.
Got Israel Briggs one-on-one with Perry. Again, great protection from that Clovis offensive line. When Deegan Rose has had protection tonight, he has been able to find receivers down the football field. Another example of that. Nice, calm, clean pocket allows Israel Briggs to beat Perry down the field, and he, again, drops a dime right into the bucket for Israel Briggs' second touchdown of the night. Said Clovis is not going to go away, Ralph. They're going to continue to move the football down the field as well and put points on the board. Central East cannot take their foot off the gas because there's another behemoth on the other side.
The thing about Rose is he just was so calm and just easily threw that ball right on the money.
Very poised, very calm.
All right. More points being scored. It's 47-28. 8:03 to go in the third quarter. You're watching Friday Night Rivals, sponsored by Les Schwab Tires on CW 59. Summary sponsored by Fresno Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
Cool, calm Deegan Rose and Caruso running through Brandon Smith. Another Caruso run, and then Deegan Rose, nice and calm, finding Israel Briggs over the top. Throws up the U. Headed there next fall. Clovis not going away. Though they can't continue to.
Michael Sanchez getting ready to kick off. Kickoff is sponsored by Hendricks Chevrolet, the #1 Silverado dealer in the Valley. Saw Jonte Della, one of those back deep. Comes on a bounce to 15, 20, 25, 30. Got to that outside again that you were talking about. E.J. Morgan on the return. And they'll say he stepped out at the 50.
Yeah, this first move right here is just plain nasty, Ralph. That is nasty. That is. that's the guy committed to Cal right there. Just making a man miss. That is just so difficult to defend. And then he hits the boosters, gets down the sideline. Nice job by the kicker. Keep him out, but Central East possession starts at the 50-yard line.
Anybody who's played football has been victimized by moves like those.
Almost had
Not
it.
the only one.
Yeah, at all. Cyrus Mendez read that perfectly. Dimple threw it right to him. He just couldn't secure it. I was going to say Clovis probably needs to steal a possession. Down 19 points. They haven't shown that they've been able to stop the Central East offense, so they need to figure out a way to get a turnover, onside kick, something to grab an extra possession in this game.
Big collision after the catch by Cooks. Boy, he doesn't look like he's feeling too good.
Yeah, that was a very physical tackle. Kind of landed right on his head.
Yeah, he's staying in there. Paid the price for that 1st and 10, sponsored by U.S. Army. Be all you can be. Going to throw to the near side and throwing deep. Has a man out there. Kind of got turned around, though. Bayon Harris incomplete. Right after the game, stay tuned for Penn and Teller Fool Us. That's coming up on the CW 59. There's a penalty.
Holding penalty going to back Central up. They're trying to take a shot to Bayon Harris. Nice coverage by Sterling Edwards down the field.
Dibble with the keeper and ran into something over there. Kicking net or something?
Ran into the marker and then ran into a Clovis player on the sideline. Dibble took off. I thought he gave that ball to Brandon Smith, but he didn't. A little zone read and he keeps it. He takes a shot.
Oh, chain gang, look out.
I think he broke that marker. It's bent. Dipple, man, he's not big, but he's tough. He was not shying away from any contact at the end of that run.
Quick pass to Brandon Smith. Makes a move outside. There he goes again. He got to the edge and he's gone. Touchdown.
We talked about it before the game, Ralph. If Central East can play this game in space, they're going to win the football game. That time, an empty formation. Brandon Smith out wide. Jelani Dibble just stands up, throws it right to Brandon Smith. A blocker in front. Gets to the sideline, and it's a wrap. I've said it all game long. When Brandon Smith gets to the sideline, put 6 points up on the board because he is not going to get caught.
And the extra point by Ochoa is good. Yeah, I didn't expect this. It's just amazing.
I mean, this is, you just see the talent that this Central East team possesses. So many weapons, and then Dipple just operates it masterfully. He knows where to go with the football. He knows what decision to make. He makes the right reads all the time. He's quick with his decisions. Gets this one out quick to Brandon Smith, and then, I mean, you lose leverage just a little bit, and Brandon Smith can hurt you, and that's exactly what he does again. Number 5.
The Drive Summary is sponsored by Fresno Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
There's Zeb White on the sideline, number 4, out this season with an ACL. There's another Division I player that not even able to strap it up this year because of that knee injury. Just talent after talent after talent on that Central East sideline.
Kickoff is sponsored by Hedrick's Chevrolet, the #1 Silverado dealer in the Valley. Oh, and it's going to roll into the end zone. Let's send it downstairs to Kevin Miller. Kevin?
Friday Night Rivals is powered by the United States Army. I am here with Staff Sergeant Valdez. Staff Sergeant Valdez, what was your inspiration in joining the United States Army?
So I would say I was part of that generation that still lived through 9/11. It was a big event. It really played a big role in my decision to join the military. I think I speak for most of us. When we join the military, we do it for that flag that stands, that flies over there. So we join to make sure that flag continues to flag over our stadiums, our schools, and our great American cities.
Absolutely. We thank you for your service. And then, of course, I don't know if you noticed, but we've got some Central East Bengals. We've got some Clovis High Cougars, and they're looking to be active. What's about to go down?
So right now we have a push-up challenge.
Hey!
All right, so I want everyone to do their best. We got a prize for the one who does the most.
All right, who does the most? Well, I'll accept that prize. Most definitely. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, come on. Oh, yeah. Ready? Go! Oh, yeah. So, what's your name again? Say it again. Haley, next to me, said she's going to do 50 push-ups, and I think I'm on 24, 25. She said that she's done many push-ups in the past. Look at the participation that we have. This track battle featuring the Bengals and the Cougars. Staff Sergeant Valdez, he's probably taking a couple of breaks. And we will continue. It's been a minute because we did the deadlift last week. Yep. All right, Ralph, Cam, back to you. Let's bring that deadlift back out. That's got to be at least 50 for me. Haley, what happened?
Solid form, Kevin Miller. Solid form.
All right, 3rd and long, 3rd and 14 for the Cougars. Here comes pressure, and he's hit as he throws into the turf, incomplete. Rayon Harris applying that pressure.
Yeah, just throwing your 6'3" receiver to rush off the edge in the obvious passing situation. Clovis has to punt this ball. Down 54-28, 5:42 left in the third quarter. I mean, you'd love to try to extend this drive, but man, you just can't give the ball up this deep in your own territory. So they'll punt it away. Got to punt it to E.J. Morgan. Oh no, E.J. Morgan's not back there. Jonte Della, so another weapon in the return game.
Kick and let it bounce, and it'll die in between the 40 and 45.
Oh yeah!
All of a sudden, the rodeo broke out.
That's smart. I mean,
and here comes a penalty flag.
Try to push one of the return team players into the ball, and then the ball's live, and you can recover it. That's
you like that?
That's a John Baxter tool right there.
If you ain't cheating, you ain't trying.
That's right. That's right. Tried it many times in the NFL. Was never successful, but you still have to try it. Maybe there was something after that. That's not a penalty in and of itself.
Yeah, I'd like to hear the explanation.
From the end of the kick, first down.
And if someone tried to push me into the ball, I was not too happy about it. So there may have been some extracurriculars after that, which is what happened on that play. Didn't mean I didn't try to do it when I was on the other side. But.
So you got the penalty?
I may have gotten a couple penalties back in the day, yeah. For some extracurriculars, yes.
Dipple going to the air. Has EJ on the run. Well, he came flying out of the backfield. Caught that ball with a head of steam. Morgan up over 40 catches now on the season. And it's another 1st and 10 sponsored by U.S. Army. Be all you can be.
It's just discouraging.
Yeah, I'm running out of paper.
It's discouraging
to write these scores
for a defense to do everything right, play to your technique and leverage, and somebody's just a little better. They create some space. They make you miss. They're off to the races. It gets hard to line up snap after snap after snap when you're just facing this type of explosive offense.
Pass was deflected and incomplete, intended for Titus Thomas.
Lolo making another play. I like him. 6'4", 205, coming off the edge, pretty active, pursuit to the football. Pretty physical when he gets there. That time just recognized quick game, got his hands up, knocked it up in the air, and almost came down with one.
Lolo Manaia Clark. And there he is again.
You know, if you're
He's got that one speed, doesn't he?
Yeah, it's all gas, no brakes, 100% of the time. I'm telling you, if you have that type of hair coming out of your helmet, that's how you have to play that way. You have to, and he backs it up. Troy Polamalu, right? You have that hair, man. There's an expectation.
Smile Cam sponsored by Toyota. They've been smiling the whole game.
National championship cheer squad here at Central East. They are legit. Ooh.
Dipple had another one deflected. It is he through. And Lolo again. Is there a flag?
No flag. I think we're going to see another Central East punt.
They wanted one here.
Yeah, I think Dipple did take a shot to the face. If it was in the NFL, that's a 15-yard penalty for sure. You can't hit those quarterbacks at all in the helmet. High school a little more legally. I don't think it was egregious or anything like that. I think Lolo's hand just ended up hitting Dipple's face when he came by. And in the NFL, that's a penalty. In high school, not all the time. Also, you know, home fans, they want every call.
Sure.
Brandon Smith just punted with his left foot.
He's been punting left-footed the whole
lefty,
time,
right?
yeah. You're going to get a chance to kick it again. Maybe he'll prove us wrong and kick it with his right foot
I
this
thought
time.
he ran to his right a little bit last time and kicked it, but he's a lefty. Every time after he scores a touchdown, he throws the ball to the official, and it's a left-handed throw. Just like Clifton Smith. Weird. Uncle Clifton, the lefty. Brandon Smith, the lefty as well. I wonder if he has a Batman t-shirt on underneath that number 2 jersey.
I remember those days.
Ooh. Talk about electric, man. That dude.
Going to get a good bounce? No, just checks up inside the 30.
Well, Clovis got to stop. He needs to stop this Clovis offense. Give themselves an opportunity. 4:18 left. Plenty of time. Still probably need to steal a possession or two. Right now, down 26. 4 possessions. Got to get 6 every time you touch the football from now on.
The scoring pace is decreasing. 5 touchdowns in the first quarter, 4 in the second, 3 in the third.
Guys are tired. A lot of guys going both ways.
Caruso, the ball carrier. He'll be sore tomorrow.
Maybe, I don't know. He's a beast.
Well, you just said Batman. We got Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Minnie
Mouse.
Mouse.
Having fun. She's trying to eat some candy. She's not trying to smile at the camera.
Still early for trick or treat. That's next week.
Yeah.
Rose, deep drop, deep throw. Into coverage, incomplete. Intended for Young.
Yeah, great coverage on the back end. Della running stride for stride with Carlos Young. He was actually on top of it. Carlos Young did a great job just knocking that one away because Della was in position to bring that one in. Carlos Young using those DB techniques on offense to knock that one away. I like it though, clean pocket. Deegan Rose is going to take a shot. He's trying to get it up to number 2, trying to allow Carlos Young to go up and make a play, but very nice coverage by Jonte Della on the edge.
On third down, the pressure comes. Passes complete to Briggs. Out across the 45. He sees not the 45, the 35. You have enough for the first down? No, he's going to be at least a yard short.
Yeah, now this is go for it. Nice job by Brandon Smith making that tackle. Briggs running physically with it, but Brandon Smith not allowing him to get that ball over the marker, that 38-yard line. So 4th and 1, Clovis has got to convert this one to keep this drive alive. Down 26 with 3 minutes left in the third quarter, bringing in the big package, which had success early in that first half. Deegan Rose on the tush push one time, and then
Caden Arsenault, number 44.
Right, on a conversion down near the red zone. So see what the call is for this Cougar offense.
Well, they loaded up for it, that's for sure.
Oh.
And Burke's going to break it. Caruso is just unbelievable.
Yeah, having a game, man. Designed to go inside, but bounces it off the edge. Just right inside the tackle, but bounces it outside and then shows a nice burst. Nice tackle by Della. That's a huge 4th down conversion for this Clovis offense. Little off tackle play that Caruso bounces and picks up a huge chunk. Clovis at the Central East 30-yard line.
1st and 10, sponsored by U.S. Army. Be all you can be. Oh, low snap. Got to go back and get it and fall on it. Caruso couldn't get it, but Rose was there to save it.
Man, that was odd. Just snapped right on the ground. Deegan Rose had really no chance to try to secure that one. Oh man, that's so tough to try to handle. Caruso misses it. He tried to pick it up and keep running, and then Rose just lands on top of it. Man, again, a positive play. We've seen it kind of throughout the night. Positive play from this Clovis offense, and then self-inflicted penalty or mistake or just a...
One step forward, 2 steps back.
Exactly. Now they're 2nd and 26 back near midfield.
Pass is complete. Makes a couple of moves. Sterling Edwards. Inside the 40. Please stay tuned for the J.C. Melton chill play of the game coming up soon. I think there were a lot of chill plays tonight.
There were quite a few chill plays tonight to choose from. A lot of dudes out there making positive things happen. 3rd and 19. Obviously 4 down territory. You have to. You're down 26.
Oh, what happened there? Unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, and Sterling Edwards not...
Way after the play.
Yeah, not sure. Must have been just continuing to talk, maybe to the official, maybe across the line. That was an adamant throw of the flag, though, by referee Kevin Blevins. He was not happy with what went down. Yeah.
Huh. Okay.
3rd and 34. Might as well just protect Deegan Rose and let him try to hit something over the top a couple times. If it gets picked off, it just works like a punt. But, man, this is not where Clovis wants to be, down 26 in the third quarter.
Rose sets, fires deep. And incomplete. A lot of hand fighting there.
Yeah, that was defensive pass interference.
There's the flag.
Can't panic like that. Can't panic like that.
Be sure to join us next week as the Lemoore Tigers take on the Hanford Bullpups right here on the CW59.
In good position, but you know Carlos Young can go up and make a play on the football. Just a little tug of the jersey, again, restricting the receiver's opportunity to make a play on the ball. And 15-yard penalty, still 3rd and 19 for this Clovis offense.
1 second left on the clock here in the third quarter. Rose dumps it off. Caruso out of bounds inside the 35.
Still not getting tackled, though. He got knocked out of bounds, but he did not get taken down to the ground.
Whew. Another good quarter, another offensive quarter. Zeros on the clock after 3. 54-28. Central East leading Clovis on Les Schwab Tires Friday Night Rivals. You're watching CW59. We'll be back for the fourth quarter after this. All right, Don, there's a question coming from the booth. Not from the booth, maybe. Well, yeah, from the truck. On that last penalty. Why did that penalty not result in a first down?
Okay, in high school, pass interference is a 15-yard penalty or half the distance of the goal, wherever you might be. People get confused with the pro. In the pro, it's an automatic first down. In college, it's an automatic. But in high school, it's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot.
Got it. Thank you, Don. Great to have an analyst in the an experienced analyst in the booth like Don. All right, Rose looking to connect and incomplete. That one, Carlos Young will probably catch 9 times out of 10.
Yes, no doubt, man. He had an opportunity to make a play on the ball, hit him right in the chest, just couldn't bring it in. Nice job by Deegan Rose. 4th and 12, you need a play. You try to get it to one of your big playmakers, and Carlos Young that time just came up a bit short. It's too bad. He's played a fantastic season. Struggled a little bit tonight. Played well in coverage, has not gotten beat. But Clovis needed him to have a bigger game on the offensive side to try to hang with this very explosive Central East offense.
So it's 1st and 10, sponsored by the U.S. Army. Be all you can be. Oh. Big hit by Mendez. Cyrus plugged that hole in a hurry.
Yeah. Clovis East or Clovis High team is physical defensively, and they're just haymaker after haymaker that you're catching. It's just hard to settle down, execute your regular defensive game plan when
got rocked on their heels early,
right,
and been trying to get back and catch up ever since. Dipple with the pass across the 40. It's E.J. Morgan to midfield and beyond.
Yeah, didn't see much of E.J. Morgan in that first half, but we've seen the reason why this guy's committed to the Cal Bears. Very dangerous with the ball in his hands. Great lateral quickness, great long speed. Just another weapon at Jelani Dipple and Kyle Biggs' disposal that they can hurt defenses with. All lined up all over the football field.
And another 1st and 10, sponsored by U.S. Army. Now just into the game, Andrew Garcia. He averages 6 yards a carry this season. 308 yards total.
Yeah, just a junior, kind of the heir apparent to Brandon Smith. Pretty big shoes to fill when number 2 departs this program. I mean, you don't get special players like that very often. And Central's had a few. We know Xavier Worthy, first-round pick. Brendan Bigelow went to Cal early 2000s. Trent Tompkins up at UC Davis. Emmanuel Morgan played at Cal as well. A lot of really solid football players come through this football program, but not sure any of them are as complete of a high school football player as number 2 Brandon Smith is.
But right there, Garcia showed why he can average 6 yards a carry. Bouncing off guys, dragging defenders before he's finally taken down.
Yeah, Caruso will probably actually be sore tomorrow. You're right. He's done way too much tonight to not feel it tomorrow.
But you know he doesn't want to come out.
No, he will not come out. There's no doubt about that.
Tonight's streaming sponsor is Stockdale Podiatry. We treat your feet.
You worry about tomorrow, Ralph, not tonight. So Caruso.
Sounds like a song. Although he's not singing, is he? Maybe by the end of the night.
I will not do
He's
that.
singing the praises of these players, that's for sure. On both sides.
Yeah, this has been, I mean, we had very high expectations. 1 versus 2, it doesn't get, the expectations don't get higher than that. So you expect this type of a game. You expect a lot of points. You expect big plays on both sides, and that's exactly what we've had tonight. Central East have just made more big plays than Clovis High. They've made less mistakes than Clovis High. They haven't turned it over. Clovis High turned it over twice. You can't give this offense extra possessions. It will just kill you.
Dipple with the pass was behind E.J. Morgan, incomplete. Morgan may have injured an arm, reaching out to try and get that pass.
Yeah, I don't want to see that. He's all right, just a little banged up. Not the biggest guy in the world. 6 foot 165 is what he's listed at. He'll bulk up at Cal. It's tough to play Division I football at 165. There's a lot of big guys that inflict punishment.
Boy, Dipple wanting more. To the corner, incomplete. I thought Thomas might Be trying to pull off the one-handed catch there.
Yeah. Thought he had it. Dipple just taking a shot. Trying to put more points on the board, but nice drive stop by Clovis Cougars. 8:47 left. Down 26. I mean, it's a tough hill to climb. You get some big plays, you get some onside kicks. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but again, Clovis has to score every time they touch it now.
You can watch a replay of tonight's game. Just head over to YouTube, search for Friday Night Rivals on CW59, and click on the FNR logo. Tonight's game will be available early next week. Boy, again, Rose had to make an acrobatic play to haul down that snap and get it to the ball carrier, Caruso.
Yeah.
Takes it out to the 30.
Ralph, we've seen a lot of athletic plays tonight. I don't know if one is more athletic than what Deacon Rose just had to do just to secure that snap and then get it to Caruso and not affect the timing too much. That was still a run for a first down on first down with the way Rose had to snag that one, man. Very impressive.
First down sponsored by U.S. Army. Be all you can be. Again, Caruso breaking tackles. Out to the 40. That'll be close to another first down. And I think he's got it. Sponsored by U.S. Army.
I like Caruso a lot. A lot. That is a tough, young sophomore running back for the Clovis Cougars. As I said earlier, Maddox Merrill, the senior, headed to Fresno State. A 1-2 punch with those two. It's so hard on the defense. Maddox is so quick, so balanced, so explosive, can catch it out of the backfield, and then Caruso comes in and just kind of punishes you. You know, this Clovis offense is definitely missing 22 out there tonight.
Rose goes deep and overthrows the intended receiver. Right after the game, stay tuned for Penn and Teller Fool Us. That's coming up on the CW59.
Clovis North, Clovis West, 24-24 going to overtime. That's a bit of a surprise. That Clovis West team gave Central all they could handle last week before Central East pulled that one out. You know, it's tough in high school, such a big, emotional game. You have to rebound the next week against a team that hasn't won in league play, and Clovis North doing a nice job tonight of really fighting and trying to get that first track win.
Yeah, last week's game was a wild back and forth. The one that resulted in win number 100 for Kyle Biggs. Let's take a look at tonight's school bus stop of the game, presented by NHTSA. Always stop for school bus when the stop arm is out and the red lights are flashing. Not stopping or trying to beat the smart arm puts lives at risk and can result in large fines, points off your license, and license suspension. Paid for by NHTSA. Here's a stop of the game. Oh, yeah, that's a stop.
Yeah. A little sack
and a
fumble.
You should call that a sumble.
Sumble on the play. What's that? It's a sack fumble. Of course it is. A sumble.
Sure. Clock is approaching 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Boy, Rose just throws a nice ball.
He does. He does.
Tonight's end zone camera is sponsored by Herc Equipment. We equip customers and communities to build a brighter future. Go to hercrentals.com.
Still going. Still no win, though. Nice and secure. I mean, I'm not getting up there, wind or not, but nice to see that nice and secure.
Rose, pass is caught by Young, who went up and got it, takes it down to about the 20-yard line.
Yeah, Deegan Rose throws a beautiful football. So some guys it just looks so pretty when they throw the ball, and Deegan Rose is one of those guys. It doesn't look like it's tough for him to throw it, right? He looks very calm when he's throwing it. He's not stressing to get the ball out. It's just kind of smooth. Like those lefty three-point shooters, it just looks different, right? It just looks nice and smooth. That's how Deegan Rose looks throwing the football, and then it just pops off his hand. It's fun to watch. It's going to be fun to watch him as a Bulldog.
1st and 10, sponsored by U.S. Army. Rose going to the end zone and overthrows everybody. Incomplete.
Try to hit the double move out there with Briggs. Very well defended by Jonte Della on the edge. Tell you what, man, these Central East DBs are coached up. They play with good technique. You know, they got beat on a couple deep balls earlier. Carlos Young got him. Sterling Edwards got him one time. But they have played a solid game of football against some pretty explosive weapons. This Clovis offense rolls people. And to hold them to 28 points tonight has been a big accomplishment.
Well, now the Cougars are threatening. 2nd down from the 20. Rose flushed out of the pocket. Gets a pass away, incomplete. Russo had it and dropped it. He's done everything else tonight.
Yeah, he has. And he's probably very upset about that one.
That brings up a 3rd down play.
Central's just kind of sent 4 all night. They send pressure every once in a while. They'll send an extra guy. They'll send 5, but pretty much majored in quarters all night. Singled up on the perimeter. They feel like they can handle those matchups, and they've done a really nice job of that all night.
Rose steps up, throws, complete. That should be enough for a 1st down. Breaks the receiver.
That was some playground stuff from Deegan Rose. Escapes to his right, kind of whips it back across his body to Briggs. Yeah, he's just having a little fun out there. That's a Division I arm right there. Zip it. That's a Division I receiver as well. Heading to the U. Having a kind of a resurgent season this year.
On to Miami, the Hurricanes. All right, to see 1st down, sponsored by U.S. Army. Be all you can be in the Toyota Red Zone. And they give it to the guy who's been giving them the yards that they need all night. Russo.
Workhorse. Both sides of the ball. Does Brandon Smith have 5 touchdowns again tonight? He had 5 touchdowns last week. He has 5 touchdowns again this week.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Here's Caruso running for the pylon and gets in. Caruso's having a pretty good night finding the end zone as well.
Yeah, he's tough, man. He's fun to watch. Just a sophomore, too. Going to get better and better, going to get bigger. Wrestler also. Those guys are always just tough. It's a little different mindset in that sport, and Caruso represents that on the football field.
Extra point by Sanchez is good. Drive Summary is sponsored by Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
A little Caruso, a lot of Deegan Rose, and then Caruso finishes it off with another touchdown. It's been a workhorse set going both ways. Nearly all the carries offensively, playing linebacker as well.
Caruso with 3 touchdowns tonight, but it's still a big spread, 54-35, 4:44 to go in quarter number 4. You're watching Les Schwab Tires Friday Night Rivals on CW59.
Cheerleaders. Okay, you come. I am here with the Central East Bengal cheerleaders. Oh, yes. Hey, what's good about being a Bengal?
The best thing about being a Bengal is that our football team is #1 in the Valley.
#1! And proving it. What else is good about being a Bengal?
All I have to say is look at the scoreboard.
Scoreboard! 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 Let's make some noise, Bengals! They're live. They're fired up. Ralph Camp will be here all night. Let's go. Ralph Camp, back to you. Can you hear me now? This is really good. Oh, my gosh. I want to be it.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Clovis to kickoff. Kickoff is sponsored by Hendricks Chevrolet, the #1 Silverado dealer in the Valley. Michael Sanchez will kick it off. Trying the onside, got the big hop. Oh, and nearly got the ball.
Oh, man, that was a fantastic kick. They just didn't come up with it. They had a chance to get it.
Might have been Edwards who had the best shot at it.
Man,
#5 in white.
What a kick. Watch this thing take off.
Yeah, look at he had it on the fly. It would have been a sensational play.
Oh, man. Cooks the sophomore ends up jumping on it. Oh, man, that was a fantastic onside kick. That's the best onside kick I've seen at any level of football in years.
That's what they try to do when they kick the top of the ball, and they want that high bounce.
Oh.
And here we go. High stepping. Sandro Garcia is going to break off a big run and a touchdown for Central East. We can't even stop talking about the previous play before they scored again. Touchdown is sponsored by Solar Negotiators, your lifetime roofing and energy partner.
Haven't talked about the Central East offensive front a lot tonight, but they have kept Jelani Dipple clean in the pocket. They have opened up holes for Brandon Smith.
Now Andrew Garcia taking it to the house. They have really controlled that line of scrimmage and dictated this football game, and they drop 60 spots on the Cougars.
Hey, guess what? It's time for another drive summary. Sponsored by Fresno Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
He took off too, man. He hit that crease, and it was off to the races. Another in the stable here at Central East.
So at 4:44 in the fourth, Caruso ran for a touchdown. Then at 4:31, Andrew Garcia answered.
Well, 5 touchdowns, 4 touchdowns, 3 touchdowns, and now 2 in the fourth quarter. Whew.
That's the way it's gone, yeah.
Man.
Wow.
I don't know if I've ever seen that before.
Kickoff is sponsored by Hedrick Chevrolet, the #1 Silverado dealer in the Valley. So what does this do to the track race?
Yeah, the track race is over. It's over. I mean, Central East has to beat Buchanan next week, but I don't foresee any issues with Central East winning that football game. Clovis has to play Clovis West. That's a tough one. Clovis West nearly knocked the Central East team off. They get by Clovis North tonight, so could still share in the track title if Central loses to Buchanan, but the way that this Central East team has played tonight, I think we can pencil them in as track champs, and they will be the #1 seed when the 1AA playoffs come out.
Okay. Pass is complete to Young, out of bounds at about the 30 or 45-yard line. The Chill Play of the Game is sponsored by J.C. Milton, keeping local families cool for over 75 years.
Oh, Andrew Garcia getting in the end zone, dropping 60 on the Cougars, and he was fairly chill as he was running into the end zone. So the Chill Play of the Game, Andrew Garcia to the house for 60.
Now Clovis back on offense. Still got everybody in there.
Yeah, Caruso still fighting. Still doesn't have any gloves on.
Oh, that's right. You mentioned that earlier. No gloves.
Janalani Dipple getting a little love. He's only a junior, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean,
but he has some buddies around him who can play.
Yes, he does. But you know, it takes him to go. He operates this offense at a very high level. Oh.
Well, Rose, you talk about dropping one in the bucket between a couple of defenders.
Yep. He's just kind of showing off now. Just giving you all a glimpse of what you're going to see when he's wearing that Fresno State uniform next year.
Oh,
what a catch by Sterling Edwards. What a throw. Off the back foot, all the way across the football field. That's special stuff from 12 right there.
In the Toyota red zone. Threatening to mess up our whole thing here about 5, 4, 3, 2 touchdowns.
Don't they know what we have going on up here in the booth?
1st and 10, sponsored by U.S. Army. Be all you can be.
The math is mathing right now.
Give it to Caruso, right?
Yep.
Let him find the end zone.
Yep.
Touchdown, Clovis. That's his 4th of the night.
Old school fullback, running off tackle. Caruso finding that crease and getting back to the end zone for the 4th time tonight.
Touchdown is sponsored by Solar Negotiators, your lifetime roofing and energy partner.
Brandon Smith might jump on the field just to get another one. Caruso almost caught him.
And it's not over yet.
Hey, we saw the quality of that last onside kick. I know it's 19 points, which is 3 possessions, so it'll just be tough for Clovis to pull this one off, but another kick like that gives you a chance.
But it sure has been fun to cover.
Man, are you kidding me?
This has been a fun game to call.
Live up to all the hype. We may see it again, too.
This drive summary is sponsored by Fresno Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
Pulling a guy in front of Caruso, Deacon Rose, that was a dime that he threw to Sterling Edwards.
Kickoff is sponsored by Hedrick Chevrolet, the #1 Silverado dealer in the Valley.
Not quite as good as the last one, but great job securing that by Chris Perry. Chris Perry's had a really nice football game. Great in coverage all night, been singled up quite a bit in the slot. Handled his own against everybody. Secures that onside kick.
Yeah, didn't get that high bounce.
No. Oh, that's a tough one to hold on to, too. Took a shot right as he secured that. Yeah, just try and punch that one out.
New quarterback in for Central East. Kit Lafayette. Be sure to join us next week as the Lemoore Tigers take on the Hanford Bullpups right here on CW 59.
Freshman.
Oh, the new quarterback that came in?
Yeah. In the game, yeah. 6'2", 175. It's a pretty nice looking freshman. Darius Smith, the sophomore running back, getting a little time as well. Kyle Biggs really likes Lafayette.
Second and 8, and not a whole lot there for Darius Smith. He was gang tackled. Set up a 3rd down, 3rd and 8.
Nice to see young guys get in the game. This is a big game. 1 versus 2, track matchup. I mean, track title on the line, #1 seed on the line, and you get young players in the football game. It just gives them, I mean, this is invaluable experience to play in this type of environment, to understand what it takes to win a game like this, and to get a little run is, I mean, great when you see these young players get some of this type of action.
Yeah, they take their licks in practice.
Exactly right. Yep. Usually work harder in practice because you're the scout team, right? You have to give the look. You have to give a good picture. And Brandon Smith, who knows how much he practices? He's ready to go all the time.
Lafayette throws it up, and Bayon had it just bounce off of him over his head and incomplete.
Wow.
He can't believe it.
That was a dime, too. Lafayette put that right on the money. Let Bayon Harris come back to secure that one. It was too easy. Took his eyes off it right at the last second. Edwards almost came up with that one as well. Man. He can't believe it. Cannot believe that one slipped through his hands. The easiest catch he'll have all season long. Just took a peek at that defender at the last second.
4th and 11. Here comes the left-footed punt. Taken at the 20 to the near side. Now he's going to reverse his field and try and pick up some blocking. May have a little room now. Stutter step to midfield and out of bounds there. Well, that was one of the more exciting plays of the night.
That was nice, Carlos Young. Yeah, kind of doing what he's been doing all year, just making things happen when he has the ball in his hands. Very rare that someone can reverse the field against the speed that is on the Central East side of the football field.
Carlos Young is a senior.
Senior playmaker. A little undersized maybe, but... Another chance.
1st and 10, sponsored by U.S. Army. Be all you can be. And he's going for it all. Got the guy out there. Really created a little separation right at the end, did Young. But not quite.
Yeah, I mean, he just ran, I don't know how many yards he ran on that punt return. He was running all over the football field, and you send him deep and gives himself a chance. Does a nice job of kind of using that defender to propel himself by. Just can't bring that one in. Yeah, he is exhausted. Played a heck of a game, going both ways as well. Rarely left the football field tonight.
Sterling Edwards out of bounds around the 35. Clock stops at 1:19 to go in the 4th.
Still fighting. Love to see it from this Clovis Cougar offense. Still trying to put points on the board. I know the odds are very long that they can pull this out, but you know, till that clock strikes 0, man, there's still a chance.
This is a 1st and 10, sponsored by U.S. Army. Rose to the sideline. Ball is caught by William Fever. Got 9 yards, so it's 2nd and 1. Rose has time. Pass is complete to about the 21. Russo makes the catch and takes the hit and picks up the 1st and 10, sponsored by U.S. Army. Be all you can be. Rose scrambling away from pressure and is going to throw it away.
Kyle Biggs still working the officials. Still asking for calls. 47 seconds left in this game.
Stay tuned at the conclusion of tonight's game for the post-game wrap-up and presentation of the Les Schwab Tires Player of the Game Award.
Saying his guys are getting held. Deegan Rose still fighting.
Rose looking, dumps it off, and touchdown number 6 or 5 on the night. Boy, he has done everything. Can you imagine what Clovis would be without James Caruso in the game? Touchdown sponsored by Solar Negotiators, your lifetime roofing and energy partner.
Man, he has really done it all.
Is he going to be able to make it back to the sideline?
He better, because he's got to get back on defense after this. 2 timeouts. This game, if Central secures the football on the onside kick, this game is a wrap.
Extra point is good. The Drive Summary sponsored by Fresno Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, family owned and operated for over 35 years on Blackstone between Bullard and Sierra.
Carlos Young got him going, and then Caruso finishes it again for the 5th time tonight. 61-49. I wonder, when these two teams play during the basketball season, if this game will be higher scoring than when these two schools play during the basketball season. I think it's a toss-up. 110 combined points. That's a good basketball score. 61-49.
Well, when we do our highlights tonight, there are 16 touchdowns.
Oh, got it.
Did they get another
No,
onside kick?
They got the big bounce again, but nobody for Clovis was there, man. That was another fantastic kick. Gave him a chance. Now, you could kneel on the ball.
Yeah, I don't think I saw 61-49.
No.
When I took a look at this game.
No. Knew there was going to be scoring.
Yeah, that quick start.
You knew both teams could go. But, yeah, when you get a 71-yarder from Brandon Smith. Illegal fair catch.
Yeah.
So give him 5 yards and another opportunity for this onside kick. Oh, he called a fair catch and then he stopped. I wonder why Perry stopped, but I don't think he realized the ball had hit the ground. You can't fair catch a ball that hits the ground. You can't do that.
So they'll do it again with 38 seconds left.
I love to see another onside kick like this. So see if Clovis can get somebody in the right spot this time. Just right at the numbers, about 12 yards away is where you want to kick this ball.
There's the high hop, but it was too far down the field.
A little too deep that time. Okay, now Central East can kneel on this ball and send us all home 110 points later.
Kevin Cook secured the ball on the onside kick. And now let's see what Central does with it here in the final seconds. Looks like they're going to go into the victory formation.
Out of shotgun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be it. Kind of a statement game tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Central East is in the head of the party now.
Controlling their own destiny, which is where you always want to be. Just take care of business and you lock up that #1 seed next week. Clovis High has a chance to be that 2 seed. They take care of business against Clovis West next week. Could be a rematch of the section championship right here, right back here, more than likely.
Yeah, this was a fun one. I hate to see this one come to an end. (61-49), Central East with a win over Clovis. We'll take a break and come back with the post game. You're watching Les Schwab Tires Friday Night Rivals on CW 59. Thanks.
Come on over, Coach. Come on over. We are here with the victorious Central East Bengals! Coach Biggs. Let's give it up for Coach Biggs. Coach, you reached that milestone, 100 wins, now 101. What do you attribute the success to of this program?
We've had a ton of great players, a ton of great coaches. They make it easy.
Yeah. Hey, and on behalf of Friday Night Rivals, we just want to say congratulations. We've televised a lot of your dubs, man, and it's been a pleasure. Let's give it up one more time for Coach Biggs. Yes, sir. A lot more to go. All right, and then we got our Les Schwab Player of the Game, and that goes to with 5 touchdowns plus a pick 6, 2 weeks in a row with 5 TDs. Give it up for Brandon Smith. All that production, Brandon, those 5 touchdowns back-to-back weeks. How are you getting it done?
I mean, I'm just getting done with the scheme. Coach Biggs and Coach Russ is pretty much just setting us up for success. And then I give my props to the line. I mean, they make the host for me where I can score. So
there we go.
Yep.
Where you at, O-line?
We right here.
Oh, yeah. Well, Brandon Smith, Les Schwab, Player of the Game. Let's give it up one more time. Number 1 in the Central Valley, the Central East Bengals! Look out, y'all. Look out. They're for real. Let's go, Ralph Cam. Back to you. Let's go, Bengals.
All right, thank you, Kevin. Tonight's play of the game is sponsored by Jack in the Box. At Jack, every bite's a big deal. Yeah, good luck on picking which is going to be the play of the game.
Let's go. Pick 6 for the play of the game. I love it. All these touchdowns we could have picked, but let's give it to the defensive score. There were enough offensive touchdowns tonight.
16.
Only one defensive touchdown. That is your play of the game. Brandon Smith to the house. Love it.
16 touchdowns.
Wow. We could go a lot of games on this broadcast without 16 touchdowns.
Hey, be sure to join us next week as the Lemoore Tigers take on the Hanford Bullpups right here on the CW 59, and they set the bar tonight. See if they can match what we just witnessed this evening.
Gonna be tough.
Thanks to the entire crew. Great job here tonight, and fun night. Fun game.
It was.
That was a very entertaining game. Some great plays on the field. We even saw Sumble.
Saw a Sumble.
All All right, so we will be back next week with Les Schwab Tires Friday Night Rivals. Thank you so much for watching it tonight. I hope you enjoyed seeing it as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. 61-49, the final score, Central East with a win over Clovis. Good night, everybody.